Bonsoir, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello everyone. Welcome to session 44 from Atop Sands. And yeah, welcome to the beginning of the Kasakau Mines arc as the PCs, as Nico, Randall, Rocky, and Lavender make their way into the newest arc, having ended the lightning arc. Recapping last session, as the battle finally comes to its end, Otani's head cleaved off as his form burns and distorts into white fire, leaving a tiny bird spirit at the heart of Otani's true form. In an attempt to help him move on, Nico and the party chase the kami to the shrine at the top of the village valley ruins, and even onto the roof. Even after an argument with Otani, Lo tried to help them continue their role as a benevolent deity, but Otani thought the idea was boring and instead chose to move on. However, allowing Lo to keep the banana leaf fan that was originally his as one act of kindness. While at the shrine, they'd learned it had honoured old Otani, and was the last place that did, choosing to spend a few hours to get their breath and rest their bodies and minds. Going over Moran's journal and Hanako's documents, reading into the deep ties the village had with the hiding government and Kasakau's mech factory. That was also the prison that contained Rocky and Randall. The government had been forcing prisoners to mine Shiseki stone to the mountains and warned the village not to interfere. Amongst the government ties, Moran and Taya had met before. The latter had come to the village to hunt Sanyu, the serial killer that had been all over Hideo and had been involved in the gold statues appearing around the prefecture. Taya and Hanako had gone up into the mountains to hunt the killers, while Hanako returned, but the journal explains that she had turned to gold and was found in such a way a few days after. The group decided to go into the mountains and find these mines, Satoshi suggesting that they stay back with Emeka and Peaches as the captain of Watani's guard needed a rest after her arm was broken and was developing a fever. As the group hiked, they would come across a magnificent sight, the monstrously huge dragon skull covered in ruby scales and lightning, the golden Vajra horn piercing out of the snout, Hakushai's skull, and from within came a red kobold, Hakushai. The kami spoke in a strange Halagese dialect, confusing the party as he spoke in a riddle, spoke in what seemed like riddle. But in those riddles was congratulations and the godly boon in the form of the god's Vajra, split into 4 pieces, and after gifting it, he kept on a leap of and he leapt on a bolt of red lightning and made his way away to his next conquest. But if you want to read the recap, you can. It will be in the pinned at the top of the chat. And thank you for stopping by, Crux, Jacob, Georgia, and hello. I want to say Elliot. I'm not sure if anyone else is on the account, but hello, Elliot. I'm gonna assume that's Elliot. But hello, how you guys doing? Excellent, perfect. But yeah, before we get started, I want to tell you guys that we've implemented a new camera. I say a camera. I decided to try it out this morning, where there's gonna be a camera view, which I'm gonna use as a view of the party's dynamic lighting, so they get to see it a certain way as they'll move through places. But generally, and there's because Roll20's added foregrounds and stuff, we're gonna see how that goes. Hello, Bean. We're gonna see how that works and goes with the new foreground and camera stuff that we've implemented. And I've also gone through all my sound effects, so you'll be hearing those again soon enough. I've just got a few more that I need to go through, but I've reorganized all my old ones. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a hot second, and I hope you guys enjoy the session. There are channel point interactions, and I'll let you guys know when you can help or hinder the party during the session. See you guys in a bit.
To get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off, go off, so go off, go off, go off. When you're running out of luck, need to get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off.
I think they just put the tail end of what you just said this out.
Oh, really?
I think so.
That's the important part. So
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, welcome everyone to the session 43. Oh, sorry, 44 of tasks.
hi. Hi, everybody.
As we set the scene off from last session, it is. If I find my notes, where are we?
It is time to subscribe if you have Prime.
Don't say that. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to, because Sam said so. But as I was saying, where's my notes? I lost them. Thanks. As you guys had, or as Nico, Randall, and Rocky, you hiked up from the Sakai ruins. At 9 a.m., you guys entered this valley. This valley of what's it called? Of rubble and messed stone. As you guys came across the black charred skull of Hakusha when the map wants to load. I'm just gonna do this. Hopefully that worked. That did not. But it'll load in a moment. But I'll also pull out the handout on screen. Thank you, Piper, for the sub. Where are we?
I had to.
I had to.
He had to. He was told.
Kaz holds a gun to our heads before every session.
Good fucking lord. Yeah, they came across this within this crater, the skull that was ripped off by Otani, and amongst the stream that curled around it and the lightning scarred stone, out leapt the kobold Hakusho. And as he leapt away, as he returned, as he went to wherever he was going, you all watch a distortion appear before Loniko, as that lotus that was that had become Lavender in a moment begin to glitch and distort, as you see the petals peeling away and opening up on themselves. You see a hand reach out as a purple form pulls himself out. As Lavender, you return to the group. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, that's what I said. I wasn't yawning, but yeah. Hi.
Do you need 5 more minutes or something?
It's been enough time, I think. I know. Wait, last I remember, we were so it looks like I don't have. It's difficult sometimes for me to stay here. I'm not sure how many times it will happen again, but yeah, at least I came back. So see, told you, Rocky, last time you told me you thought I was fake or something, or not, or that you went through a lot and you didn't know if I was really real. But here I really am real, for real.
Well, I'm glad.
Me too.
That you're real and back, and although I am a little confused, that's never not a feeling I feel already. So we'll just continue with that.
I mean, to be fair,
You okay?
yeah, sorry. I just like had a weird shiver there. It felt like I was in my robot body, but must have been the glitch. So anyways, yeah, are we still in Kasakawa?
We're going up the mountain to a mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As yeah, it's like
how far away has it? Yeah, it must have been. Did you guys go like all the way around the mountain to get here?
as you ask that, Lo-Fi, and like you see the thunderclouds above are dissipating and the sun is slowly shining, and you guys can see amongst the twisted branches and stones the autumn petals around you in this wintry mountaintop. You can just see just at the bottom of this area you guys are atop, as you climb up at the peak of the crater you're in, Lavender. You would actually see the village ruins down below. You've not traveled super far. Sorry, what were you going to say, Loniko?
No, I was just gonna like point that we haven't gone that far.
What? But why did you? So what did you spend the last like 3 weeks doing?
It's not been that long.
Huh?
It's well, look, my boy. Do you remember when before you had this form, and you spoke to me in my spirit temple, and you thought it had been like a really long time, and that we'd spoken a lot of times before, but to me that was the first time we had spoken. I think it's probably kind of like that. And she kind of shrugs.
Oh, right.
It's been how long has it been, Kaz? It's not even been a day, right?
Yeah,
It's been, like from
been-
the fight with Otani, it's been an hour.
It's
Oh,
been
sorry.
wow.
Sorry, not an hour. Sorry, I think like 2-3 hours because you had a short rest. I forgot in the shrine.
yeah, we had a short rest and we like did some climbing.
Yeah.
I
At
thought you
most,
just.
3
I thought you
hours.
were napping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we thought maybe like you just used a lot of energy very quickly in the fight, maybe, because your body's more magic now, I guess, than physical.
Beats me.
But you're back.
I am.
Welcome
I'm-
back. Missed you. Glad you're not dead. Cool.
Yeah,
We're a
same.
squad. We're the four amigos once again.
Yeah, you're back, and that's what matters.
I'll catch you up on what happened as we walk.
That I'd appreciate it. Sorry if that's a lot to process, but you know what? It is what it is. We'll just roll with
That's
the
true.
punches. I think is what you're saying. Is that what you're supposed to say?
Yeah,
I mean,
you
that is
got it
fine.
right. Yeah. I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. Okay.
Well, as Lo begins
Well, let's go
to,
ahead and punch with the rolls.
as you guys start, yeah,
I'm
as
ready
you-
to punch.
punching those rolls. I'm gonna ask you guys to make me a Constitution check as you guys begin to continue your ascension. So I'm gonna
Alright,
move you guys
Rocky,
over.
Rocky, I might need you to carry me on your back.
I'll do my best, but you do have wings, don't you not?
Well, I can only glide with those. I can't fly with them.
Oh man, I almost had a really good roll, but I mean that's not bad. I mean I got good cons, so.
Whoa, the roll just completely asteroided my roll 20. 1 second.
What are you saying?
Oh.
What are you talking about? What's the whole
Jeez, that
thing?
was
Random.
that was something there. Holy. Everyone's roll at once just destroyed everything.
Not
Okay,
good.
sorry. Here we go. Now mine's gonna fail really bad, of course.
Here we go.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
There it is, gang. Yep. So
Oh,
Rocky,
alright,
about
hop-
that, yeah.
hop-
Like,
hop on
How
my
did
back.
you know?
Come on.
how did I? Because I'm
You
weak,
did.
boy. I'm a weak boy.
Come on, buddy. We'll go ahead and get on my back then, I suppose. We'll go ahead and do that.
He's so brittle. His
Yeah, like these
bones.
crystals are very brittle, guys.
It's like coal compared to
Come on,
diamond,
Mr.
right?
Brittle.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it's like
I
actually, no,
fall
it is, like,
apart at the slightest touch.
meanwhile, Rocky just out there, at shining bright like a diamond. But yeah, as you
We gotta coat me in wax or something, guys. I gotta be like a little bit more freaking.
Listen, if you're gonna be coaxed in wax, you're not on my shoulders, all right?
Why not?
I don't. It's sticky and it's gross.
Only if it
Why?
gets warm. We just don't have to get warm together. That's. What do you think is happening? We're two minerals.
Well, we're gonna be climbing up a mountain. Do you think I'm not gonna sweat like a little bit? You
It's
think
cold.
I'm not
It's
gonna-
cold up here.
it is
Yeah,
it
I
is
think
quite
we-
You
bracing.
can still build up a heat. You can still build up your body. Can still build up.
I could make you
wearing
some
enough
walking
layers.
sticks or like some hiking poles or a coat or a scarf if you want, Randall.
I like the
I'll
scarf.
take a
idea.
scarf.
That's yeah. That.
Oh man.
Oh, well, we can both have scarves. It's not like it's a one-time thing.
Well, if you're on my back, we could like put the scarf around both of us.
I mean, I
No?
can
Okay.
only make. I can only make
I'm
one.
just trying to comprehend
um,
the idea that you're saying. Like,
So
I'm-
you're on my
I'm-
back, and so the
yes.
scarf is wrapped around both our necks.
that sounds dangerous, actually. Like, for that if anything, I don't like. That if one of us falls, then one of us is like trapped by the other's neck, and we're like hanging there.
Or
Like, I
we're
don't know.
saved, or we're saved by the other's neck. I don't understand
Maybe.
the issue. Maybe I'm holding you up by my neck strength.
I mean,
I-
it's not.
that
It's not that dramatic a climb, right? It's not that steep that you're gonna fall. all the way off.
Any climb I
Is
do
it-
is dramatic, honey.
You never know with us, honestly. Yeah,
And I can only
Well,
make
one way to
one.
find out.
So
you only
Um,
make one, so I guess this is the only option. If we both want scarves.
Lavender's
That's fine.
gonna start
I'll survive without a scarf.
putting his head down to see like how much of an incline it actually is.
It's not the
Like-
steepest, but like with the with the ruptured bits of stone that like have been cut away by the wild blades of lightning that have cut into the mountain, amongst like even like just the wreckage of the implosion of Kasakawa, like there's shards of metal and stone all around you. As you guys are making your way
Hey,
up,
Kat,
go on, sorry.
is the stream showing the roll 20?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, why?
anyway, I
Fantastic.
was gonna I was gonna use my
Oh.
performance of creation to make
Sorry.
Randall a scar.
Okay, so like we're
Okay.
talking
Do
like
it,
a
do it, do it.
33% inclination, something like that.
I ain't got a clue what that means. But like it's
No,
What's
no,
that
no,
even
like
mean,
Lavender.
fam? Yeah, like what?
do
Lavender's saying that.
it's oh sorry.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's 33%.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Don't be bringing up numbers to us, all right?
Sorry, excuse me.
But like yeah, like as like
I mean,
as he's assessing the you're assessing the inclination and stuff. Yeah, it's a chaotic beauty that is a waste among around you as you guys are moving up with the scarf that Lo has. How would you describe you've created this scarf, Lo?
She kind of clears some snow off like a boulder or a tree stump or something so that there's like space for it to land, and she makes a very big scarf. A very big scarf. She
make a
plays
big
her
scarf.
shamisen. She makes a big scarf. Yeah, she plays her shamisen, and it kind of the notes kind of form into this big glow, and it just poofs into existence, and it's a dark purple scarf
Ooh.
that's very warm, and it softly plays a little tune of Loniko's shamisen, the tune she played when she made it.
Oh, thank you.
as you wear it. Here you go. You have a scarf for 3 hours.
As you get that scarf,
I'm gonna wrap it to her like turtleneck style, crazy. It's gonna be like you pretty much only see my eyes now.
as only one of you get the scarf, there is no need for that prediction anymore. So I'll delete that.
Yeah. Never mind.
But yeah, as like you're making your way up, you see the plants and the trees have changed their colors to golds, oranges, reds, and browns, while the evergreen pines add a splash of color amongst the sheen blossoms that continue to bear their peaches, while the wildflowers billow in the wild winds as the golden grass that's been sprinkled with ash and snow thrives amongst the harsh stone. But as you guys are moving up, and like you feel there's beginning to be a burn on your calves as you're hiking up, and some floating up and carrying others. As like the stone, as you guys are moving, you see the stones encroaching around you, as even its jagged, twisted shape from the implosion imposes its shadow on you as you hike up. As amongst those lightning scars, you'd see these small patches of white distorted flames. But amongst those, you'd also see wreckages of metal, plates, pipe, and gears that have been twisted and littered to the ground in giant heaps of scrap metal. And amongst them, you even see like a giant arm of a mech, strewn and twisted and broken before you, as you guys had to like either climb above it, walk around it, or go underneath it. I'm gonna ask how, with your constitution checks in mind, with a 16 Constitution, Lo, how have you been feeling this morning? How are you feeling the pangs of hunger, or are you pushing through? And how are you feeling as you take on the environment around you, as you see the wreck of Kasakau before you?
She's not doing too bad. She's maybe a little bit chilly, but she just kind of keeps on trucking on, and she just kind of focuses on keeping her balance. She's still not kind of fully making eye contact or anything with Randall, even when she gave him the scarf. But she's just, yeah, she's maybe wanting like a hot chocolate right now, but
Yeah.
she's trucking.
Just trucking. For like how cold it is, the newly forming furs on your cheeks are helping fight away some of that cold. And with the 16 Constitution,
Yeah, and I feel like her produce flames and stuff, she can kind of keep herself a little bit warmer and heated and stuff.
Yeah. What about you, Rocky? With the 17, are you pushing on forward? How are you seeing like the wreck of like what your plot with Randall and a few others, as you see the result of it before you as well? How are you taking the hike up? Are you feeling hunger? Is your tummy rumbling?
I mean, my tummy's always rumbling, but I think I'm taking it with stride for the most part, kind of like in a very determined mindset that I think like my footing may not be the best due to a little bit of a distraction, and that's where that 17 comes in. It's just that I'm climbing up well and I'm doing all right, but I'm still stumbling and maybe being a little bit too quick-footed and not as proficient as I should be.
As you're doing your best. You have Randall on your back, yes?
Yeah,
Please.
I think so. Yes.
Excellent. As like you're
I feel
feeling
weak, man. I'm tired.
as you're feeling his weight
I know,
pushing,
it's alright, it will be okay.
pressing down on you, you hike up. And Lavender, having what feels like you've rested for 3 weeks, sorry. You don't feel any burden from any troubles that have come your way in the past 3 weeks of this hazy existence that you were in before returning. You didn't really have much consciousness, much thought. You might have just felt like you were in that haze of distortion as you were recuperating. How are you fighting this hike? How are you pushing through? I say pushing through. How are you moving forward? And
Yeah.
how are you taking in what you're seeing around you?
So there's a lot of like I guess he'd be a bit ahead of the gang. Kind of like just gliding above all the, well, I say gliding just because his feet don't touch the ground when he wants to. So whenever there's like an obstacle, you just see him kind of like shift up a bit and come back down without too much trouble. And when he sees the big mech hand, he goes and gives it a high five. And
You got a high five, this
since-
giant hand. You touch it, the fingertip. As it engulfs your hand. How do you feel as you like? Do you recall your previous form enough to feel it daunting on you? This giant shape.
It's weird. Like there's a bit of nostalgia to it, but like like seeing how the hand itself is detached from its body is also kind of relieving because it's just another example that like things don't always stay the way we'd imagined them to. And looking back like at everyone like kind of like being a bit behind him right now, like he's happy that at least his people didn't change too much.
And then lastly, with a 7, Randall, how are you feeling as like you're like are you feeling ravenous right now as you're feeling the bumps of the road on this rocky path you're on as you lay on Rocky's back as he hikes you
Yeah,
up.
like I feel like since it's getting like colder and stuff up here, maybe like my 7 is like the piercing cold is like actually getting to the inners of my crystals and stuff like that. The scarf is helping a bit in my my face region, so I'm not getting any chapped lips. I don't know if that would even be a thing for like a crystal dragonborn, but
Maybe your
they're
crystals,
always
like,
chapped.
heal. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just crack it a little bit more.
Yeah. So like it's helping in that sense, but yeah, I'm free. Like what you feel on your back, Rocky, like maybe why you're like a little unsteady is because I'm just shivering like crazy. So
And as he shivers,
Randall.
You-
I can't. I'm sorry, it's freezing up here. What the?
What the hell was that?
What was that?
as you all hear
Huh?
this strange grumbling noise,
That was a
emanating,
grumbling.
emanating from behind you, Rocky. As it
Oh,
Sorry, I
comes,
think I'm hungry.
it's Randall's tummy
What
as
the
it
hell?
rumbles away.
Randall.
I thought that was a
What are you eating?
Mizutsune about to we were about to
Yeah,
fight.
That was
I
like a
didn't
weird
even hear
bubbly
it.
sound.
Yeah, Mizutsune. Let's go.
Is this one better than Give Me Second? Like I've got
Okay, well, no, I liked it. I liked it. It's funny.
Ah,
no, that's someone else. That's someone else.
Wow,
Like,
your stomach
was that-
sounds weird, Randall.
That sounded like a hurdy-gurdy.
Everyone can't say please.
No.
No.
The hurdy-gurdy, I don't believe you have anymore.
I think. Wait, what?
Like, it is in your
Why
inventory?
let's check. If I don't, I'm gonna cry right here, right now.
Oh, you still have it.
Right
Worst day of my life.
now.
You're safe. But yeah, as would you have brought the hurdy-gurdy with you though, as you guys are hiking up?
Nah, probably not. Honestly, I probably would have left it with the group, like down in the thing. I'll be honest, but I would.
Yeah.
I'll just say it.
Randall,
As
you're on my back.
I'll say it as like a threat.
Well, as you say, as a threat, you all hear Randall's stomach grumble.
Oh,
Randall. Oh my goodness.
I'm
I
trying to
told you
play
eat
music
the
with my
food.
body. It happens.
Right. Okay, well, don't let it happen on my back, all right?
Why not?
Because
Do we
I'm
have,
doing
like,
you a favor. This is kind of
Rations on us?
I believe not. So if you wanted to get
have rations.
any, do you have rations? Did you bring rations? You brought some rations with you. Oh yeah, you might have picked some up as well from the village. But like, yeah, if you
I'm
wanted to,
90% sure. Let me double check.
let's have a look. See at your rations. You have
I
no
don't
rations.
think I do. I
You
lied.
own. You have
I have
three.
nothing.
You have 3.5
Oh.
melon slices from 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
I have
Okay.
5
I have a
rations.
half melon slicer. What is
Apparently.
that?
Melon slice.
I'll take that.
I do have melon slicer.
I like the idea of it
So-
being half a melon slicer just vertically down the sword, though. Like that's what it is.
I have 5 rations, apparently.
You have 5 rations.
Whoa,
what,
really?
what do those rations? What are those rations? Are they instant ramen? Are they tinned?
A lot of them is
Tin
it's,
Sag or
it's
something.
probably instant ramen
Ramen.
and a lot of sweets. It's probably half sweets.
Hey, low.
Um,
You can't really survive off Snicker bars.
Speak for yourself.
Randall, this is why your tummy's rumbling the way it does, because you always
She
got
has,
Snickers.
She has like some lavender hard candy she bought in like way back in
Lavender.
Oh,
Isoto.
yeah.
I look at Lavender real quick and like give it a side eye.
She
no,
goes,
no, no, there.
we don't really have stuff to make like ramen, but do you
I
want a
got melon.
sweet? And she'll just like hold out a lavender hard candy to Randall. She's got her mask on and she's like it's tilted down so you can't see her eyes and she's not looking at you. But she's just kind of holding out this candy up at you as you're on Rocky's back, so she's probably very low down.
Like an arm from like my folded up body on the back of Rocky just comes out very slowly. Thank you, Lo.
And then she'll just kind of shuffle through the snow, which I imagine is quite thick, which is probably why she's also struggling a little bit.
The ash is thicker actually, but like yeah, like you like it's
Oh.
slowly crunching. It's crunching as like you're making your way up. As yeah, like although you can't find anything or you wouldn't have the utensils to cook ramen, if you guys wanted to, you guys could attempt to survive off the land. But one hard candy is enough, it seems, for the moment. As Randall,
Look, we can eat that ramen rock hard. I've done it before.
you suggest that to Lo?
Yes, that is my adult suggestion.
As the hungriest of the bunch.
I don't think we need to do that quite yet.
Okay, well if we get desperate enough, I don't know. I'm feeling okay, but
It's feeling okay. As
I'm gonna spur Rocky. Yeehaw!
Hey, dude.
Oh wait! Didn't you say there were like peaches in the trees?
yeah, there's peach blooming in the trees.
Oh, like the flowers.
No, there's like there are like the fruit as well. The flowers and the fruit.
Ah.
They're both.
I
This
mean,
is
so
gonna be a
they
dumb
are-
question, but they're blooming. Are they edible, or is that like the pre?
There is some flowers. There are some fully grown peaches.
Okay.
If
Man,
you want-
don't eat that. That's the pre-peach.
If you want to try it, you
I'm
could make
sorry.
you could make a nature check to check if it's ripe and if it's good to eat.
I want to help out with that.
Yeah, you're the nature one. You're like, you are nature, bro.
He's got like flowers coming out of him even.
Yeah.
Does this work if I do this? Give me a second.
Oh!
Yeah, baby.
There we go. You want to
How do
take a
you
second?
feel about those peaches?
As Lavender,
I'm
Go on.
even gonna use the pre-peaches to like as like, and I'm gonna put them in my pocket to make some like tea later.
Yeah, it's like you start just pocketing
Alright.
a bunch of peaches. Roll me another d20. As like, yeah, you were able
Which
to pick
one?
2 d20s. Roll for me. You are as like on the entire hike. You would you'd find 29 perfect peaches, both for making tea, but also giving a help to Randall's hunger. And anyone else that wanted a peach, you'd be able to pluck a few on the hike up.
Yeah, I'll take a peach.
Wow. I've never held so many peaches in my life. But I'm not having too much trouble since I don't have to watch too much my footing. At least they're not falling
Spare
off.
some peaches.
But yeah, here you go, Randall. Enjoy. And everyone just
Well, yeah, not just me. Thank you.
yeah,
Randall just
there's-
with his hands cupped. Peaches for the
Randall,
poor.
please. Randall, let me have a bite, please. Randall, please. I'm giving you a piggyback ride. I need it.
Okay, I'll feed it to you. Don't worry. Here you go. And I just
Ow.
like around the head, just put it.
This is so much more romantic with grapes.
I'm just kind of shoving it into your mouth, like.
Oh.
As you're shoving those into Randall's mouth, you would all start to begin to see a few things as you guys are making your way up. As I'm asking you guys to make a survival or a nature check as you're Are you looking at the map that was provided? That like you guys picked up at Hanako's from Hanako's room to guide you to the mines, or like are you guys kind of like using natural landmarks?
Yeah.
How are you guys navigating to the mines? A1 specifically.
Both.
I would recommend map, please.
I'm not even aware that there's a map, so for me it's gonna be landmarks.
Who
Oh, yeah,
had
so-
the map?
Well, any one of you three could have had the map.
Probably Randall. I think Randall has the map while he's on my back right now.
Okay, I'll be map guy on your back.
As Lavender's
Corrected me.
going up ahead, making.
Can I roll good once, please? I have the map upside down. Sorry, guys. This is not helping.
Randall.
Can you make? Okay, and then lastly, Lavender, do you want to make a survival? Do you want to make a nature check, Lavender, as you're using the landmarks?
Oh,
around
another
you?
one?
Yeah, you just
Please.
need to make a nature one. Yeah.
Save us.
What's the other? Yeah.
Save me from myself.
He does it. He saves you with a 22. As with a 3, Randall and Loniko. Well, as Rocky, Randall, and Loniko, as you guys are looking around, as you're trying to use the map, Randall, you've got it upside down, so you're pointing them in the wrong direction here and there, and like you're having a bit of trouble navigating the. You're used to seafaring maps, not landfaring maps, especially ones that are the pinnacle of land geography, mountains. As you see, the map is rather daunting after being at sea for so long. Essentially, we're not even seeing a map like this before, as it's a bit more. There's a few little liberties made, as it's not exactly a one-to-one topographic map. It's more artistic. It's more. It has taken liberties, and like there are notes that Hanako has made pointing at a few things and like where certain things grow, and the other Neo of the Sakai village would have known. And as you guys are pointing at things, and Lavender, you're like, are you following their directions? Are you kind of like fighting against them? How are you?
Like I like say one of the like plants or something that's supposed to be growing somewhere, like Lavender just kind of like sees them pointing left and then just turning right and seeing like the very obvious like I don't know mint bush that's like on the other side.
Yeah,
And
you
just like
go on, sorry.
like making them realize it's on the other side, and it's just that like repeated along as we go.
Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth. As like that like takes an extra hour on the trip as you guys are having to go back and forth, and like as you guys are making your way up. Not aware of, not familiar with the ground, but with the 22 Lavender, you would actually start to see like one of the first signs of like where like you're realizing that like they're like the map they're following is not taking you into the right place. With the note of like Loniko telling you that you guys are like explaining why you guys are going up to these mountains to just figure out and learn more about the situation up there. You'd see signage, these wooden post signs that are painted, that not painted, sorry, that like are these red triangular metal and like a few wooden signs here and there that are just basically all stating a prohibited area by the order of the Haydn government. This area is dangerous and a reported wild magic spot. As you continue to guide them forward, you would also like amongst the bickering that you guys would have, or like not bickering, but like the dispute you have as you try to point them in the right direction, you'd see various glimmerings of gold as you'd spot several golden statues amongst the wrecked machines. And like amongst those metals, you hear the sound of scraping could be seen and heard as you see being dragged behind, or something has been like crawling towards you from a distance, dragging itself with long, jagged claws, pulling itself through the ash and the mud and the grass and the snow. As you can see
From down below the mountain?
just like not like down below, but like Just like a few. It was like while you guys were hiking up, like as you guys were passing these signs, as you guys saw more ruined metal, you'd see amongst some of this metal and amongst like the golden statues, you see this this thing crawling towards you, dragging behind it a puddle of glowing blue liquid. As you see this adaptive combat unit making its way towards you, their leg twisted, and their arms like no longer with their body, as they drag themselves forward towards you, with like the muscles on their arms twisted with the metal, as their sharp claws continue to shovel and pull them forward. Their screen faceplate glitching, with target eyes all over them as they move towards you. As Lavender, Lavender's the only one. Lavender's the first one that spots this. If you.
Oh, okay.
How do you react, Lavender, to seeing this?
So they're like kind of like broken down robots.
Yeah, like do you remember like when you were in ancient Isotope, you'd see those those fallen forged that like were split in half.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that, only modern and new. And like you've not actually
Do you
seen
have a picture to bring up? Do you have a picture to bring up at all? Because
I haven't
they
got
look
like
cool. Fuck.
I haven't got a token of the actual AC units, but like I can pull up.
You haven't done like a picture?
I've done a proper art for it.
Dude.
I was thinking that this entire location like could have like been really cool with some art. Let me pull up the adaptive combat unit art for you guys to see.
Because it is sick.
Yeah, I'm really there. You guys like I think you should hush down a bit. We're not alone right now with my cousins.
Your cousins? Sorry?
They are both robotic.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're close to where I was born, so I don't know. Everyone else made here is kind of like, I wouldn't say family, but like cousins, but like, you know, the ones you don't care about. But
So okay? Well, I care about my cousins personally, but thanks. for
no,
that.
but like
As-
I don't
the
really have
distant
cousins,
ones
but-
that you've never met. That's
don't?
what I mean.
Okay, well, okay. First of all, okay, wait, sorry. Do we see this now? Like, or
Yeah, like as like you
has
point
it
out,
been-
you would see it.
Can we kill that, please? Because it's giving me.
I'll second that. You might have to get off my back, though.
I will. Don't worry. I in fact, I'll help you if you need help. But
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I know you just said it's your family, but like,
no.
I have mad trauma with these. So
I know. It's just they're. I just feel sad for them. Is the thing. They don't look. Sorry, that weird cough again came up. Yeah. You wait. If they're here in prohibited areas and they're in that shape doing what they're doing, it just kind of reminds me in the state I was before meeting you guys, where I just had one objective in mind, nothing else, and not really any patience for anything else either. So if we have to fight them, then that's what we will do.
As it
But we could
continues.
try to
we
go
could try
around them.
talking to him first, but I don't have a lot of faith. But
Did you see
we're probably
them
gonna need to restrain it because I feel like it's
No,
probably
no.
gonna try to kill us.
If you
Me,
look,
me and Rocky specifically, if anybody.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
you guys maybe didn't ever see anything like that before, but like the target eyes you're kind of seeing is what I used to do when I would try to kill yokai. So
Well-
maybe I am not sure they're in a talking mood right now.
As they crawl
So
closer
what are you
and
saying,
closer.
just try to wander around it.
This is a weird
Avoid it?
question, but does Lavender wear clothes?
I wear a lot of energy.
That is
Yeah.
the saddest answer I've ever heard.
Honestly.
I wear a lot of energy. Put that on a shirt.
His energy, if you will.
No,
That'll
Nico.
defeat the purpose. Get that tattooed on your chest. And
I guess you're right.
walk
You're
around
right.
naked.
Loniko kind of she backs up a little bit because it's really creepy and it's kind of scaring her. And she goes to like reach up to like tug on Lo-Fi Boy's clothes, but he doesn't wear clothes anymore. So she just kind of, I don't know, like her hand just kind of tugs on nothing, I guess.
I think you could pull a string of like one of the strands of energy that's just
It
like
just tugs on some energy.
Tugs on some
Yeah.
some butt muscle energy.
No, not butt muscle.
And she's like, it doesn't look very friendly. It's probably best to put him out of his misery, like the ones we fought in the forest.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
It's
probably be
already
the kind of thing.
very broken,
How
and the
far is
yokai
it
eyes are
from?
corrupted. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. How? What are the odds you think it's already kind of like corruptified?
well, that's what the eyes signify. It's got like multiple yokai eyes on its like faceplate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's this one's done.
She's
so
kind
then-
of half hiding behind Lo-Fi Boy, behind Lavender, because it's just really creepy.
Yeah.
As it makes its way, it grows closer and closer to you. As you
I'm ready my swords.
as you
Yeah.
try to consider what to do.
Do you think we could? Do you think I could pass as one of them if we just grab a bunch of metal around?
Not. I don't.
As I asked, Lavender, oh goodness, are you standing still as like you're asking this, or are you guys moving as like as it chases?
No. More like crouching, backing away, hiding behind a like half broken tree or something.
I mean, like I'm like standing my ground, kind of like I'm waiting for it to get up to me so that I can like stab it.
Okay. It stops as it looks to you all. As like you're considering. And it scans over Lavender, Loniko, Rocky, and Randall. And as it like crawls forward, it looks back, twisting its head as it looks at Loniko for a moment. And then in a sharp turn of its head, it turns and stares directly at you, Rocky and Randall. As you see the targets in its the blue targets turn red as they stare at you.
I think they recognized us, Rocky.
Evening. Or morning, rather. Yeah, I think so too. So
You try to
are we
dispatch it.
gonna fight it?
I'd say we put it out of its misery.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry we do have to kill you. So, if you wouldn't mind just making it easy real quick, and we'll make it nice and quick.
Just lay there.
Yeah, just lay there. All right. Well, yeah. I guess we're ready to fight.
With an advantage, make an attack roll.
Me?
Yep. You have to beat 17.
With advantage. You gotta beat 17.
Mhm.
Am I doing? I forget which one it is. I think it's this one. Okay. With advantage. Scared. Very scared. Okay. That is.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20.
Not. I know, and it wasn't. We got a 2 and a 5.
Sadly, 17 misses. I mean, sorry, 14 misses, and it will.
Yeah.
It will go. It will strike you to attack. Then, as like you go to strike it, it twists on itself. As you see, like its joint, it twists on its arm, and like its whole body rotates as it picks itself up on its claws, and you see these just huge razors that make their fingers reach out and slash at you. And they deal
Oh my god, Rocky, no!
10 slashing to Rocky. As you are unable to make that initial attack on that as you went to try to put it out of its misery. As Randall, you were also standing on were you gonna try and put it out?
Yeah. Is that with advantage too as well?
That is
Or is it now like
It is no longer with disadvantage as it picks itself up and like kind of holds onto Rocky in this moment. You have to be an 18.
oh fuck me?
No, I
man.
believe you.
Okay, here we go. Come on.
16 sadly misses.
Are
as
you
well,
kidding me? God damn it!
as you take 3 slashing. And Lavender and Lois, you guys were just a bit away as you were hiding behind, or not hiding, but standing by a tree, and Lois hiding behind you. We're gonna have to put you in initiative.
Mm-hmm.
As everyone roll for me a initiative check to see who goes first in the order.
Okay. Fine.
22.
Up there.
Bro.
13.
Can I roll decently this game, please? That's my one wish.
I thought you had a different wish.
Wow.
Music.
Spoiler.
Oh, sorry. Lavender was 6. Rocky was 10. Oh, that like got rid of what you could see on the stream. But I can see it, so it'll be fine. Alright. Lo, you got the highest out of the initiative, so you get to start the combat.
Can I try and firebolt it?
You can.
Where is it? Here it is.
Damn.
Yeah.
26 hits, roll damage. 12. As
Is
do you
there
want
even snow left?
some of the stone does melt. As like, yeah, do you want to describe what that looks like as you cast firebolt?
Yeah, she's like, as soon as she sees like Rocky getting attacked, she like drums her chamois in, and a little small fiery fox runs out as like the firebolt as it just races through the air towards the damaged ACU.
Mhm.
Just kind of striking it in, I guess, its chest. It still has a chest, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's more like a torso and an arm and a head. That's what it mainly is right now.
Okay.
As it clutches onto Rocky, it like gets thrown off and like latches onto it, just onto him just a bit more as you see like its chest plate beginning to burn away and twist on the heat. As who you passing your turn to?
Can I give Rookie a bardic inspiration and pass it to
You can.
him?
As Rocky.
Oh, thank you, Lo. I'm gonna go ahead and
He's so big.
do my attacks. So I'm gonna do my first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta make sure my advantage is not on. Regular attack. And twang. That is
Hits.
a nat 20.
Whoa.
I'm glad. I'm glad at 29 hits. So that is 19 damage on my first attack.
That does it. You want to describe it for me?
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
I want. Wait, he's dead.
Yeah, that destroys him.
Okay.
As you want to
All right.
describe
I
what it
want
looks like.
to kind of, I guess, like use my sword in a way that kind of towards his core, like whatever's making him function at the moment, and then I want to kind of swing around and hold him and place him gently onto the ground
As like
and do a
go on, sorry.
yeah,
I'm gonna go.
and just like the metaphorical, whenever like someone dies and you like close their eyes for them. I know he doesn't really have that, but I'm gonna metaphorically do that.
Yeah. As Lo's fire hits him square in the chest, you push away from that moment of trauma that like you guys are having flash through your head for a moment. As Randall, you get slashed by the ACU. Rocky comes around, curving with his blade, and where the metal has twisted in their chest, you see a black orb with a spinning yokai's target eye swirling around it, glowing blue. As you latch your blade into that, it cracks like glass.
Mm-hmm.
As you bring it down to the ground, it shatters. As you watch all the blue liquid just bleed out of it, essentially, and coat the white ash and snow blue. As it just stops, goes completely limp. As you wash your hand over its faceplate, you watch the target in its the target eyes that it had turn off.
Sun's getting real low, big guy.
As amongst that,
Okay.
you saw a few gold statues amongst the signage as well. As what do you do in? Do you guys continue the hike?
Is there any like? I know there is not really like a computer world necessarily where we have data. I mean, there are computer terminals and like telephones and stuff like that, but is there anything we can pull from this thing?
You want to make an investigation or to try and search for it? Yeah.
Well, I know. Well, do well. Anyways. Okay.
No. What are you gonna say?
Can I say? I don't know. Like.
Finally, at least a decent roll.
Do you say, Randall, what you're trying to do, or you just do it?
Yeah, no, I'm looking kind of just if there's like data stuff that we could pull for any information about what it was doing. I mean, I imagine that it's from the prison, but it might be.
Like, I used to have like a memory chip, and
So like you, if you want to plug this into you.
I don't know if I still have my slots, but
Like, I feel like with how you are, I feel like I could just shove this into any part of you, and then it would work.
You just swipe it against his cheeks and like card scanned.
yeah.
What cheeks are we talking?
You know what cheek I'm talking about.
I
Card
went
reader.
from-
Card reader does not accept.
Yeah.
Do you accept
Shit.
Alex?
I'll accept whatever works.
Yeah, as like with a 15, yeah, like you, well, not 15, I think you're 17 actually with your, no, 16. As you rummage through, its form is very much a mix of biomechanics and like you can see muscle twisted and morphed in with the metal. As you, and like a lot of it is a skeleton and and like a framework. There isn't a lot of like organs or like even just like components that you can really find, except for the head itself. As like you take the head off, you can see like that black orb also like was the only other component, but that's been cracked and broken. But you can see that the head itself is it's heavier than the rest of it, as like you can feel, and like you twist a few bits here and there, you can see there is under the hood there is a few components and parts that you can probably try and decipher and investigate if you wanted to.
Do you want to give me a hand with this, Lavender? Like, do you think you'd have any insight onto these?
I mean, I remember I did a whole operation on myself in the past to try to understand my own inner workings. So, I mean, this is definitely a different model and with different technology, structure, logic. But yeah, I'm gonna give you the best that I've got. But you said muscle, Kaz, like real biological muscle, like tissue.
Yeah,
It's got yokai in it.
What the hell?
How does Lavender react to that information? Yeah, like as like, what the hell? Yeah, like I'm very curious how like do you show anything on your face when you take that information in?
Yeah, 100%. I show something on my face. I'm like, if this.
Wait, sorry, you didn't know this yet?
What do you mean? Yeah, this is my first time seeing muscle as part of a robotoid organism.
When we were in the prison, we encountered AC units that were yokai, right? Like we broke them apart and saw the yokai stuff, right?
Yeah, like the black.
Like this is
that black orb is the yokai orb.
I think we even met. I met one of the ACUs with Lonico in Aisoto City when we did our cards. Was that an ACU at the time?
That was not an ACU. That was just a normal.
Okay, got it. But then this is the. It's a bit. That's a lot to I'm just so.
Can I take a closer look at the yoke? Because this is the first time Lo's seen like the inside of an ACU.
Yeah, like you want to make
like
it
the yokai bits.
Yeah, like make it's specific. Like you can sense spiritual energy coming from the orb itself. Give me a check. Let me just check what I want you to make. Make for me a.
Like, is it the orb that Randall's taken out of it?
Yeah, but he's got the orb and the head. Those are the two.
Okay.
The head itself doesn't have a spirit. Like it's like the entire shell, unlike other pieces of metal, has no spirit attached to it, which in itself is quite strange.
If you want the orb, I'll give you the orb. I'm kind of looking for the information out of the head.
Yeah, the memory chip probably.
Lonico sort of approaches very slowly, but she kind of nods and holds out her hands for the orb.
Mm-hmm.
I trust you with this, Lonico.
Are you taking your time with it, or how do you inspect?
Yeah, she kind of shuts off whatever the others are talking about with all the technology and everything, and she just purely focuses on this orb and the energy, and just kind of like shuts out, almost like a meditative state, like shuts everything else out and just purely focuses on its energy and trying to kind of I guess, feel what it is.
As you're doing that, you can feel like there is a semblance of a spirit underneath it all. There's like it's like an egg, essentially, and like trying to break free from that is a is the yokai from within. And like as like you're assessing it and taking it in, you can sense that like there's this spiritual form that's been trapped in it. How do you wanna try break it open? Or do you try to break it open?
Did you want me to roll something, sir?
I was gonna make you roll, but like if you like because you're taking your time carefully doing so, I'm not gonna make you roll.
So like I can tell there's like a spirit of some kind, or like I know it's a yokai specifically rather than like a spirit. It's like a corrupted spirit.
In that case, I'm gonna make you, if you're trying to figure out what it is exactly, roll an insight or nature check. But like you can tell there is a trapped spirit at the least within.
16.
16. Give me a second as...
How are the vibes good or bad?
The vibes are malignant. They are not good.
The vibes are bad.
Something that you can feel, whatever's trapped in, is angry and frustrated, but at the same time it is very much corrupted, but it's corrupted in like you can feel like from like your sense of, like as you tap into the spectral energy of it, essentially the spiritual nature of the orb. The orb is containing it and is almost as if like it's reshaping its emotions. It's forcing it to comply to a different nature, a different Hokera, which means the nature of nature. And the spirit within is trying to fight against it, and that crack that's been made is helping it break from those from that, but it's also still very much angry, and you can feel the little bits that are seeping through the cracks are not good.
I just remembered that Loniko has detect magic at will, so does that tell me anything else?
This has Loniko come across magic that feels like every school of magic? I can't remember.
Yeah, my horn.
There you go. It has a very similar energy to Lavender.
Okay.
In like a very different sense, where like Lavender is like a overflowing of magic. This is a condensation of magic. Every school of magic and none at the same time, all compressed into this one space. But that you can sense a transmutation energy from it that like has cursed a creature within after being trapped.
Okay, does it seem like the crack is stable, I guess?
For
Like,
that,
does it feel like more energy is going to be seeping out?
oh yeah,
or-
like it's like dripping out, but it is dripping. And like there,
Is it a fast drip or a slow drip?
it's slow now, but like you don't know it. Like it could turn into a fast. It could, the floodgates could open at any moment. And you don't know enough about this thing. Like it's not the magic that's containing it anymore. Magic is the detect magic is like you can detect that like the fracture that's been created is causing is the crack where there is no none of this special magic, and that's what it's seeping through. As you can see, a spectral finger just pushing through and just break free from the crack.
Oh my god.
It's not a big finger. It's it's almost like a mitten. That's how I would describe it.
Okay.
Let it free. Let it free.
She's gonna kind of very carefully hold it, but she is gonna tune back into whatever the others were talking about.
Yeah,
And-
Randall, I don't know if you realize, but like technology like this, it's not a good thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get that, but I mean, like it still has uses. We can still get something out of it.
Randall, you said you knew that there were yokai in these, right?
Yes,
the
unfortunately, yeah.
Do you know anything else? There's a crack in this, and the yokai that's in there, I don't think they're very happy. And they might be coming out soon. And she's just kind of holding it, like she's not sure what to do with it.
I mean, I won't lie. I feel like I don't know what to do with it either, and you not knowing makes me kind of alarmed. Was there any kind of in Kasakawa? Was there any insight I would have gained to something like that? Or...
Oh, I can't hear you. Give me a second. I've lost all audio.
Oh. He's lost all audio, everyone. I don't know if you guys can hear us, but
I can hear you.
well, no. Yes. Thank you. I hope everyone heard that.
I can hear ourselves through Kaz's.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, it's me. Oh, that's so weird. I don't like that.
There's an echo. Are we in the cave already?
I tried to mute myself thinking that would help. It did not. Because I muted myself on OBS and not like the stream. But like, yeah, as you what did you want to ask? Sorry, Randall.
Do I have any insight on the ACU units, like spirit balls, like spirit orb? I guess. Sorry, better way to say that.
With that, I'm gonna ask you to make a.
It's like it's cracking.
I'm gonna say no, because like you've.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. I'm sorry. So if it cracks open and we have to fight something, like I'm sorry.
The only thing I'll say is that for being stuck in glitched areas for a long amount of time, I don't know if this is causing the similar kind of thing. I know it's not a cool place to be, in the same way you guys said that we should put it out of its misery. Right now, I wouldn't say that job is quite done. Like, if we really want to put it out of its misery, I feel like the misery is happening right now.
So, when you say that, sorry, do you want to enact the? Do you want to break it out, or what do you want to do?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, break it out, set it free. If you love something, let it go. I mean,
We're here.
like,
Well,
just...
maybe if we just leave it, and and move.
Can I
oh.
try? Well, I'm not gonna do. I am asking, like, as Lavender, what if we just throw it really hard away out of, like, off the mountain? We're up pretty high now, so if a good throw, we're not gonna see it. And
But what if it lands on someone?
That sounds, yeah, really. There's a lot of things that could happen wrong with that.
So can we crack it open now? Like, I mean, after we're done investigating here. But like, and just a side note to that, real quick, and Rocky included. But you guys realize that, like, if there's muscle in this, it means that two things. Either one, that they're able to somehow, like, mass produce, like, muscle tissue, which, like, either is being sourced from other biological things, or they somehow grow muscle tissue, which both cases is kind of concerning. And the other thing also with what you just said, Loniko, being with orbs inside of the robot, and it's just made me really afraid that, like, if a contained source is able to take control of an outer body, I'm just afraid of the idea of, like, if they started creating a smaller version of that orb and put it inside of people, I think there could also be corrupted people, not just corrupted robots.
That's how populated are the mountains. Like, there's not many villages and stuff.
There's not, no. Like, not that you know of.
I'm just speaking from, like, the power of that kind of technology. I'm not sure how good it is at going in all of these directions, but
while Slowfobo is speaking, Lo will very carefully set it down in, I guess, in the snow, a little distance away. And I'd like to search for some rocks, please.
You'd like to search for? Yeah, you can. With the wreck of Kasakao Mountain around you, you have no trouble finding those. As I'm gonna come back to that for a moment. It's like you guys think on the orb. As like Lo was like checking the spiritual energy of the orb. Randall, with the head of the ACU, how did you and Lavender try and, like, use it for information? What did you guys do?
Yeah, well, I just want to try to pull out, like, any sort of, like, data card kind of thing from this.
Roll sleight of hand.
If
like,
they have something like that.
Yeah, like, let's have a look as you rummage in its head. Yeah.
Hey, that's a good roll.
You're feeling for what might be a card or something. And as, like, you pull on something, you pull a bunch of wires as you do so. As you have this, what you can assume is the motherboard, with a few components and bits of just doodads hanging from it as you hold on to this. The ACU just is sparking here and there as, like, the wires have been disconnected. But the head loses all of its weight as you pull out this piece.
Unless anyone else has any need for this head, I'm just gonna toss it if that's okay.
You can toss it.
Not down the mountain. Like, it's not gonna hit someone down there. Don't worry. I'm just gonna, like, drop it here. But
fine. I'm not gonna suggest doing things like that again.
Well, okay. No, I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying that, like, you know.
Okay.
It was a funny suggestion.
I guess. It's true. I didn't really think it through, so.
I don't want to, like, I know we were talking, Lavender, about, like, plugging this into you somehow, but I don't trust that necessarily.
Oh, I think it's okay because whatever, like, so it's kind of like, say you have a recipe for cake. If you're reading the recipe but you don't have the ingredients, you won't get cake, right?
Okay,
so,
I look at everyone else. Did that check out to everyone else?
Yes, I think.
even if I start making the recipe of cake, if I don't have cake, there will be no cake. So I think it'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Make some cake or dough or whatever.
Okay, yeah, like okay. So if everyone's cool with me plugging this in, I'll plug it in. I just want to kind of find out any information that this thing had last. Maybe
Okay.
maybe you're gonna be able to go through its memories or something like that. I don't know.
Alrighty.
As
Are you okay? So are you, I don't know how to plug this in.
that's was going to be my
Mm.
next question. How do you two plug it in?
Well,
Your
given
ear
that
holes
I'm
are right up here.
still
So
me, do they in part like of the metal pieces that are left on my body, is my memory like my memory slot is definitely one of those, right?
Yours was the crystal that floats in your chest.
okay,
Oh.
okay. So then let's just like kind of jumper cable this thing to your heart crystal.
Yeah.
Seems safe. All right.
You're all the ones that said this was okay. I just want to point that out. I
mean,
was
it's
suspicious
Lav-
about it.
It's
I'm gonna
Lavender's body, it's
start-
Lavender's choice. I don't really.
I'm gonna
We
start.
should all have some input.
I'm gonna
I mean, I have
cast
input.
Druidcraft on my heart, so that the Bougainvillea vines start growing out as the cables for the connection.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
That makes it very easy. I thought we were gonna have to perform operation here.
As
We
the
still might.
flowers pull
Still
out,
might.
do you place the card on top? Do you attach the wires to the flowers? What do you do, Randall?
So I placed the card like on his chest, and then I'm holding the wires, like sparking them together. Before finally just like, all right, are you ready? Are you ready, Lavender?
Mm-hmm.
And then I just into the crystal with the two wires.
You killed him.
As
Oh my god!
they, as they connect, Randall, you watch as Lo-Fi, your arms get thrust out as like you involuntarily just like splay your body out and start to float in this moment. As from your chest, you all watch as Lo-Fi starts to glitch and distort. As magenta, blue, and cyan colors start to swirl and splay out from him. As the flowers twist on themselves, and Lavender pulls in on their form. Lavender, you feel this sudden convulsion fill you. A mix of what feels like malice, but also purpose, drive. As can you make me a con save, Lo-Fi boy? Oh, sorry, Lavender.
Mhm.
As Randall, how do you react as actually I'll come back to you. As Lo, how do you react as you watch Randall connect these wires to the flowers that are coming out of Lavender's chest, and then Lavender just essentially erupt into wild magic.
Randall, unplug it!
You know what, I'm trying. I'm in shock here, man.
So Rocky, how do you react?
She's gonna like run over and try and help.
Like I imagine I got blown back a bit in shock of what's happening, but
Yeah, you would have been like you might have just involuntary just like reaction throw yourself back as like Rocky, how did you react?
I think I'll leap forward to try to unhook it.
As you try to grab onto the wires,
Trust this anymore.
and Lo is also grabbing onto the wires. As Randall, how do you react to it all?
yeah, just frantically trying to run back or crawl back to Lavender's body and undo what I did.
as you try to pull at the wires,
Dear-
you can't.
dear
you can't
God.
unplug him.
Am I semi-conscious of like it, of like, yeah, is my
You-
vision still seeing them,
You-
or am I
you do?
seeing?
But you also feel
Okay.
this like this aura, this energy fill you. These emotions fill you deeply. As I'm gonna ask, Lavender, how do you react to feeling this invasion of your body?
It's something that I was
That's what I'm gonna say.
expecting and bracing myself for. I do remember like the very strong purpose feeling I used to feel about coming to Kasakawa and fulfilling my
Oh, I
duty.
can't hear anything.
Let me know when you can hear. I will keep saying words. Kids. Hello.
Kids.
Sorry,
Oh,
repeat
no.
yourself.
Well,
Sorry,
oh, hello.
repeat that again. Sorry.
Yep. That I was bracing myself for having the emotions come as strong as they did, especially the purpose part, which is something that when I was like original lo-fi boy, it was a very strong feeling of like having to fulfill my duty, coming to Kasakawa and such. So it's not something that I'm totally unfamiliar with. It's something that I know how to work around it because I can just create logical excuses that whatever I'm gonna do is towards that purpose. So I know that I can like meta think myself out of it if I need to. So I don't feel like afraid having these strong emotions right now. Seeing that everyone's trying to unplug me, if I'm able to say anything, I would just say like, wait, just give it a second. I'm getting to something.
You don't.
And I would try to understand like what's the target of the purpose exactly.
As like you're trying to like you can't even like think to do anything. As you watch them trying to unplug you, trying to help you, you can't even like muster words as you feel this information flood you. As we're gonna take a break before I reveal what any of that information is.
Alrighty. Can't believe you
As chat,
would do this.
well, it's just how it is. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this as chat. We'll see you guys in a hot moment. So we're gonna be back in about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. So I hope you have a glass of water, a walk around the house, and we'll see you guys in a mo.
Later.
Bye.
にいるのんきなトンビのよう私はいない私はいない誰の気配もない部屋のドアを開けるすぐにまだ手は伸びる君の実力は伸びる日の玉ドラランドラランすぐにまだ手は伸びる
Just like that.
The song it was done. But yeah, welcome back everyone to the next session. Well, not the next session. Sorry, the second half of the session.
Whoa.
Nothing else.
Whoa.
Session 45.
We ended
That was
the
a quick
previous
one.
session.
Yeah, I was like, let me just
Alright.
change the music as Lavender. As you actually, I'm gonna change. Actually, I'm gonna pick a different song. Sorry. I was
As
trying
in
to.
what?
I was
Pardon?
thinking, what was the playlist that I was gonna do, and I've
Hmm.
changed my mind as soon as I played
Mid
it.
vibe.
Yeah.
I'm getting like just a bad feedback of a like dream the ACU had, which isn't a real memory.
So as you are assaulted with this purpose, this drive, your purpose, as like you feel this information, this wave of insight that comes from this memory chip. Your purpose, or you learn that the ACU's purpose is to conquer as creations of Surya, as these perfect, pristine warriors designed for war. Your purpose is to sweep through the continent, destroy Edo Shah, Kengala, and Tahashmare, and reclaim Shireleo as a sweeping flame that's been burnt by the creation of the sun. That's what your purpose is. But as you feel that purpose fill you, you feel information override it. As you feel the urge to destroy yokai, to protect Kasakawa, and to be a warrior, son of Hideo. As you look to Rocky and Randall, you see two fugitives, two enemies number one. You see above Edo Shah at the moment, these two are fugitives. These two have escaped from Kasakawa prison and are Hideo's deadliest. They must be brought underfoot and destroyed. They can't be allowed to walk free. But as you feel that information in your head, it's overridden. As you feel a ping, a transmission come from the Hita valleys, the Hita Reishabu. As you're being told from the mainland that there has been a new hotspot that's being created and is where this signal is being transmitted, and all ACU units should return here to continue their conquest, and should, upon returning here, sweep through the nation. But as you're feeling that reverberation of information coming from the Hita valleys, you're returned back. You're returned back to Kasakawa Island, to where you are now. As you feel an overriding thought, an overriding presence, and an overriding feeling as like you feel like this drive to conquer, to ride and destroy the enemies of Hideo, as the sons of Surya, amongst the blood of Kunti. You feel this, you hear a rattle and a raspy voice echoing from within, from your core, as you all watch Lavender begin to start to glow green. As you hear this rattling of
Hello.
chains, Lavender, in your ears. As you feel this crystalline hand from underneath you. As you're all watching Lavender begin to start to glow green, and his crystal, and the crystal beginning to glow green, you see his flowers are starting to wilt and wither. The lotuses and bougainvilleas on his form are beginning to wilt before you. As you're pulling and yanking on those wires, Lavender, you see yourself in a void of space amongst 8 pillars of 8 grand pillars. But give me a second. But as you look at those pillars, 5 of those are crystalline and made of the same green crystals as the one forming the hand underneath you. As you feel a trickle of sand falling onto your head. As you see yourself within a glassy container as a giant shadow of a skull watches you from the void of space. As you feel this overwhelming presence crushing on you, as you hear those chains rattling. Rocky and Lavender, Rocky, Loniko, and Randall, you pull the wires and yank them free from Lo-Fi in this moment. And Lavender, as you feel this overwhelming information fill you, you're immediately yanked back into place and no longer in the headspace of the ACU anymore. As I'm gonna ask you how, as you take, as it's all so fast. What like that? All of that is processed within milliseconds in your head. As how do you respond? Or how do you react and think of all those moments you just witnessed? Those feelings?
So you see him being teary-eyed, and the there's Lavender relays the information better than what I can do as a person.
It's a lot of information.
But at the same time, and after explaining everything in detail, it's just and in the middle of explanations, just it just feels like there's something even bigger than that also, with the skull, and feeling in the weird void. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, not any of it makes sense, but that seemed different from the rest. It wasn't the same feeling of purpose, of duty, of I mean, it almost felt exciting for a second. There was something really just sad.
Nico will hold tightly onto one of Lavender's hands as they explain. I can't. I should make notes of what Lonico knows, because I get confused. But was there a skull in the sky when Otani and Harukasha were fighting, or was it just green crystal soldiers going up the mountain.
Green crystal sword.
Because, okay. Because, like, we know the green crystal soldiers are from Adosha.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the fight was glowing green. He's not glowing green anymore, right?
He's no
Right?
longer glowing green. It ceased
Okay.
as soon as
So
he was yanked away.
I started glowing green. Maybe in the timing of things, it would have coincided more with the end,
Mhm.
and yeah, the green probably. I mean, if I remember, anyways, when I had the earring, it used to glow green with necromancer related things, anyways.
You mean the
Green
one that?
seems to be that kind of vibe.
You mean the one Kira gave?
Yeah. I think the. Wait, Randall, isn't that it?
Oh, which one? Sorry.
It's the one you're wearing.
The earring. The Kira earring.
My earring?
The pink crystal one that
Yeah,
you took from
it's
Love
the
Bite.
same. Or is it the one? Or
There was two, I believe. I think Lonika has one.
I've got, yeah, she wears one. But hers is like tied to her clothing.
but yeah. Oh, but you well. Look, I can just do a chilling bloom, anyways, to just and I can do a little like just just aiming at the ground, but
Jesus.
I guess it
Well, that
goes
was a
up.
perfect time for that to happen, honestly. When it was really not relevant. Whew. Blow it on the
Right.
boogie.
Okay, so but from all of that, what can we do? Honestly, we're not even close to that mountain from where the other signal came from, which I guess makes sense given that if the Kasakawa, I mean, factory here was the original one, probably wasn't like quick to have the latest technology from which the ACU was made from, because of just like you don't want to like get rid of the old technology immediately, and you never know if you want to revert back to it, so you usually build the other factories with new technologies. At least that's
Did you
part of
recognize any of those names, Randall?
Can I be reminded of the names again? Sorry.
Yeah, Gunthi and Surya. You can roll a history check. And so can
And
you, Rocky.
Sulia?
Surya.
Is there did you put those in the chat? Sorry.
I did,
yeah, in the Roll20 chat.
Sulia and the Kunti. Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
and also
gonna
roll-
I'm gonna-
re-listen.
It's not ringing any bells, but hopefully this. Yeah, well, fucking never mind. Definitely not ringing any bells. Jesus. I get like
Goodness.
I'm just saying, man. Like I feel like someone's done something to me where I get one good roll a game, one good roll.
I think I must have chill bloomed too close to your brain.
He's too cold.
Yeah, I'm freezing up here, guys.
As I'm gonna change the music again, as this is no
I
longer
got,
the.
I got a 16. I feel like that was the highest roll I had.
As with your roll, Randall, yeah, you can't think on anything at the moment, but you were too busy hatching plans. But Rocky, you heard during your time in the mountains, in the prison, of a Hira, Hira Kunti, who was a scientist and someone who was very much important. You didn't get much beyond. They were important, but like they're clearly a figure of relevance in Kasakawa, in the factory at least.
It seemed like some sort of, I would say, if I remember correctly, Kunti is a scientist. I kind of just relay a bit more about how important I heard they were.
Maybe, I mean, in the context of maybe they're the ones that came up with the ACU's current design.
I mean, that does seem, that would make sense.
That does track.
If I were to make a sort of guess about it. But
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not set in stone as... yeah.
Yeah.
As you're
So,
as you're thinking on it and like listening, as you look to the orb, Lavender, the memories and like the information is still there in your head. As you look over to the orb, you see the Unreal spirit is eager to. You know that the Unreal spirit will be eager to break out.
To break out, like, as in, like, to be set free, you mean, from all of this, or eager to fulfill the duty breakout vibe?
Oh, the Unreal, like the Unreal as like the Unreal is the orb that is powers the that powered the ACU, but it wasn't. Its purpose wasn't what the ACU's purpose was. It just fed energy to do.
Yeah.
Purpose. What its purpose is, you don't know anymore, but you can only assume, as ACU are yokai killers, yokai hunters. They wouldn't be friendly, for lack of a better word.
Right. To be fed with all of that, like, bloodthirsty energy, given the compatibility with the purpose that was programmed, right? It is probably a yokai that will just have that same drive, but maybe without a clear purpose. So if we let it out and sees us, probably just gonna, attack us, because it's just what it knows to do.
As you say that, do you guys wish to continue on, leave the yokai orb there? Do you try to put it somewhere else, or do you what do you guys do?
I will entrust the spirit stuff to you guys because, yeah, like, I don't want to fuck with this shit.
What if it does
the orb post for now?
Spirit orb.
does come out, and what if it makes its way back down the mountain, or eventually hurts someone?
What happens, Nico, when you do right to yokais that are still kind of like, angry?
Well, when they're angry, it's usually you have to fight them to send their spirit away down the Lashen Sora, because they are not in the right state to listen.
No, it makes sense.
we don't know what's inside. And if it really is this angry, what if it was to go down and find its way to Satoshi and Emika and Peaches, or
Like
some other
Lavender just
people?
put a hand on Loniko. Like you don't have to worry. Like think about all of the possibilities right now. It's in our hands, and in 5 minutes it will be over, because we're gonna deal with this now. We're not gonna let it grow into a bigger problem. Nip the bud. Compost
just
the dead
don't
flower.
know how dangerous it might be.
Is there not a way to determine that?
She just shakes her head and she's like, I don't know what kind of yokai is in there.
Do some sort of Arcana check
What would you do the
to
Arcana
get
check
any
for?
other sort of read on it.
On the York?
Just to get a read on how dangerous this is.
With everything that like you guys have, that's as much as you guys would be able to really glean. If you would, Lo-Fi,
Okay.
you share that it's an Onryo. Or Lavender, would you share it's an Onryo?
What do you mean? Oh, that the yokai type is an Onryo? I thought that was the name of the core. Oh,
No.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that
It's if that's the case, sorry, like which one is the Onryo again? Like the
You
Yeah,
wanna
do
make
we
it-
know what kind of
like
yokai
have we
that
fought that
is?
before? I feel like we fought that, right?
You've not fought an Onryo before.
Really? Okay, never mind. Okay, I feel like I've
Let
heard
me
that.
see. No, you have heard it. Because it's from Phasmophobia. There's an Onryo in Phasmophobia.
Oh fuck me, that's probably why I heard that.
But if you want to roll a
Sorry
history,
guys, I'm thinking of a different alternate universe that I'm in.
Onryo.
roll an history or a investigation check.
I mean,
Oh,
like,
I love
I'm
them.
gonna go with. Sorry, for all of us, or just like
Anyone that wants to make one. Low would get like a advantage, but everyone else gets like normal check.
this is the time that I was.
Can I make it a religion check?
There we go. That's a perfect.
I mean, I used to
perfect
have
Sure.
yokai X hunter
Yo,
or
I don't
hunter
believe
X
you
yokai.
didn't finish the book, but I'll allow you to have the DC
It's-
lower.
He didn't finish the book.
No, I
You
I
didn't.
just love that vibe.
You didn't see the
Uh,
ending,
And this
so
is
you don't
critical chapter.
Wait, which one are history?
History or
Yeah, I perfectly rolled a. I didn't really want to know, so I perfectly got what I wanted.
Dang.
Yeah. Dang, you're being flooded with thoughts, Lavender, so like you can't.
Yeah, too much.
Your history check right now is you like trying to remember who the fuck Soria is and who Kunti is.
Yeah, basically.
Who these other fellas like that like are like flowing through your head, these shadows of 5, 6 different people that like you can't put a face on. Like they're flooding your vision, so you don't know who they could be. All you can
Six.
is 6 winged figures.
What the
Wow.
hell?
While
How many pillars were there again? 6?
there was 8.
8 pillars and 6 winged.
8 pillars. 5 of those pillars were crystalline. 6 winged figures.
Excuse me.
Bless you. As a
How's my brain
Randall?
blast happening?
yeah, your brain blast is like that. You only go so far. Rocky, like you've heard stories of Unreal, like they're just stories your parents would have told you about, like these ghost stories of like Shireleo and stuff. But, like there's like you don't know much beyond. They're just their type of ghost. Below.
Are they scary?
Guys, I think they're a ghost.
Because there's some ghosts that aren't scary.
As Low will have the right answer for that. Yes. They are terrifying, vengeful, angry spirits.
And
Known- They are compared to other yokai that like are full of emotion. Onryo are tenfold. You know lonely because like these spirits they corrupt spirits that are naturally like full of like jealousy, rage, hatred, anger, and like all sorts of negative emotions. Like those spirits that like die in such thoughts are more likely to corrupt quicker, and those that corrupt quicker are said to corrupt into unreal. And so this spirit is you know once that egg hatch cracks, this spirit's gonna be angry. It's going to be confused beyond anything, but like it won't matter because it'll be driven completely by the emotion that is that plagues it essentially.
Yeah, like on a good day would kill us.
guys, I know this sounds messed up. But I really want to test this. I really want to know what it's going to be like to fight this. I really want to fight it.
I mean, but like, because we don't have a choice to fight it. It's either we don't want to make it someone else's
We can't
problem.
leave it.
Well, it's our prisoner,
have to
or
send
we
her
fight
off.
it.
Yeah, it's like either we fight it now or we fight it later.
Okay. I don't have a lot of spells in me right now.
So then later.
Later, yeah, I'm
Well-
I'm out of like action surge and some other stuff, and I think it'd be nice to kind of.
I have
What
a
is this
couple
action
things,
economy you are all
but-
talking about?
Can I I don't know, can I pick up the orb again very carefully?
can.
Can I try casting mending on the crack to see if
Oh,
that does
God.
anything?
You can try.
Big brain.
And it's good, but it's like any magic used on the orb will like fucking
That's-
open up the crack.
As Yuki leaps out of your forehead, hammer in hand. Alright, I
Oh
got
my
it.
god.
As
Slow it
starts-
down.
Yuki, yeah.
As he starts hammering away at the orb, and you see hundreds of different, like 6 different Yukis fly around and start hammering at the orb, trying to fix it from all angles.
Is this in his fox form or his human form?
In his fox form, tiny foxes. As he's hammering away, I got this. As a minute is going, the crack does not mend.
Okay.
Probably need some better glue.
Damn
for
it.
this, I think. Lo, you got any gluey, Lo?
No.
Do you have like a healing thing? Because like when I was a robot, you used to heal me and that would work. This is right.
Anybody got any tape?
I pull out a deck of cards.
No, that's tape or a bit of healing. This
Am
robot
I-
needs some healing.
Am I able to determine how long it might be until this thing comes out?
Oh,
As you think on that, you see a crack,
It
another
breaks out.
fracture. You see another
Oh.
fracture form.
Do you think we could take a nap?
I don't think
Every
we have
time-
time for a nap.
Every time we think of the word, and I'm not even going to say the word, but if you think of the word, it cracks a little. I said it again, but it's going to do that a little bit more.
Okay.
fracture forms.
Who's a good throw?
No,
Okay,
don't think
okay.
about it.
Oh,
no.
I'm gonna like start turning my umbrella into like
I'm gonna put it back down on the ground
into
very
a
carefully.
sword and like bend my knees so like baseball like ready. Just throw it at me. I'm gonna get the first hit.
I
What?
feel
No.
I feel like that's a terrible idea. Sorry, but
I'm gonna put it down very gently on the ground. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna pick up my rocks again that I cast magic stone on.
Hmm.
I'm gonna recast magic stone. I'm gonna yeet a stone at it.
what? What are
The
we
stone-
doing?
The stone hits the black orb, and as it
It
happens, you
does.
see as the stone hits the orb, you see an eye appear on the red target appear on the orb, glitch and shake furiously as it flies away.
Can I go poke
Guys.
the eye with?
Go ahead, Rocky. What did you say? Sorry.
I just said, guys.
Oh my god.
No, I want to
ain't
poke
looking
it. I
too
mean, like
good.
attack it with my sword, like the eye, like not actually poke it.
Or you wanna attack it? But like, what did Rocky want to do?
Nothing. No, nothing right now.
Oh.
I'm just.
Nothing.
I was.
You're gonna get a defensive
freaked
fucking
out.
position behind
I mean-
behind Rocky is my thing.
I'm
That's where I'm
gonna
at.
like make a sandwich, Anna. I'm gonna eat
Oh,
some
that's good
Lowe's
too.
dry ramen. No, I'm gonna. I'll prepare.
Oh yeah,
I'll
I'm
be-
just
I'll
nervously crunching that.
I got my swords out, ready to attack.
Mm-hmm. As Lavender, you go towards it, ready to attack it. What do you do?
Oh, wait. Oh, your purpose, by the way, is well,
hello?
if you care about it or not, is to go all the way far away from here at Hita Reshabu. We're all gonna go have a murder spree together over there.
Lo-fi boy, we're trying to make it not someone else's problem.
No, like we're gonna like that way we can backstab it while it's looking towards that mountain.
Guys, can I keep throwing? Can I keep throwing rocks at Lo-fi boy? Maybe
You can.
look away
As
a
like
bit.
Lowe's like throwing rocks at it.
Oh man.
And my magic rocks.
Yeah, if you want to make some attacks on it, go ahead. You're welcome to make some attack rolls as you're throwing your magic stones.
I'm trying to.
What are we doing, guys?
Yeah, I'm trying to crack it from a distance. Okay.
Okay, but like,
I'm right next to it. Like
Oh, it fucking.
I'm hitting the stones that are missing, like
Hit it
the
down.
bark, back onto. Yeah, basically
Oh,
it's the
for God's
baseball
sake.
thing back.
yeah, everyone panicking because like I don't know what the hell.
So funny. As like Lo is throwing her magic stones, like you don't need to roll an attack because it's just an orb. As Lavender,
It's not fucking doing it.
yeah, as Lavender,
orb.
I'll check your sheet as well though. As Lavender is also as like Lavender, do you want to make an attack roll? You just need to roll damage for me.
Yep. Which will be in a second.
Randall's theme song is Better Off Alone. That like nightclub song or whatever that you always hear.
Better off
Yeah.
alone. This is by Alice or whatever her name
think
is.
you're better off alone? But it's like so sad.
Oh, that was so close as well.
Dude!
That's
Oh,
so
I
sad.
want. That was brutal.
Here you go, Kaz. That would be 10, I think. I don't know. Why does it say 2 and 8 slashing?
That's your rage. I think you got that checked.
Ah,
As you, with your sword, you go to tap as it makes contact with the last of Loniko's stones. And you watch the... Question. Randall, you're... Lavender, you're right there. Loniko?
Yep.
How far away are you?
Let me just see how far I can throw my rocks.
20 feet. 20 feet, I want to say, right?
Whoa,
Like, that's...
Lo, come over here. Lo, why are you so far away?
Whoa, Rocky. Where are we right now?
It has
I'm
a
close
range of
by. I'm ready
60.
to
It
fight.
has a range of
Close?
60 feet. I'm gonna say she's. I mean, if I can be 30 feet away, I guess. I'd like to be 30 feet away.
I'm right behind Rocky. Wherever Rocky is, I'm right behind him.
yeah.
I'm probably by Lo. Yeah, I'll be by Lo.
You can be 30
Thank
feet
you.
away. As
Thank you.
Rocky and Randall, are you both by low? Sorry, what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both by Lo.
As the egg cracks.
Bonus
Sorry, the
action
orb
rage.
cracks. Lavender, you rage.
No.
Roll for
Yeah. I was like readying my action to bonus action rage whenever it cracks. Like,
As it
Oh,
breaks
no.
open, you all hear a blood-curdling shriek. As
Jesus.
What if it ends up being nice?
Lavender,
What if
It
we were
could
wrong?
be.
The
It could be.
blood.
One curdling shriek, and it's just like, hey guys, what's up? It's me, ready to cookie.
This
Okay.
fucking banshee is just like.
Lavender, roll for me a con save, please.
Oh yeah, with that also I was ready.
Not con save, sorry. Charisma save, sorry, my mistake.
Charisma. Oh,
Yeah.
my biggest stat.
Woo!
No.
We got it, guys.
Woo.
Lavender, describe to me like how as you are frightened, you are in the fear condition.
Fuck.
Ah,
Can you describe to me
not even-
how do you react to hearing the shriek? As I'll pull up your wild magic table for you as well.
The fear that I feel, I guess, is that does it, I guess, with just the amount of overflowing of information that I was still processing in the back of my mind, I guess maybe it's just a feeling of doom,
Mhm.
that everything we're doing is all in vain because just of the potential calculations of possibilities that Shirley will be completely raised by robots, and then it's like just robot taking over Shirley completely, or the alternative of this weird undead void, and where just Shirley becomes just like a desert of sand, or that there's like maybe even like a third or a fourth option of the different lands having different ideas of the ideal of Shirley being conquered, maybe just falling to the bottom of the ocean, or I don't know, like cracked into a million pieces up in the sky, like thinking ahead and further than just the data that is even present, and kind of like panicking for a second.
And as that panic is filling you, you will watch the air, the ground around Lo-Fi Boy start to die, as you watch the blades of grass and the flowers wilt. As Lavender, sorry, your flowers, some of the petals actually start to fall off of your lotuses, as you, from like even earlier, they're still like wilting away. As you create a dead zone of magic that emanates 15 foot around you, as lone you watch one of your magic stones fly over and then just drop to the ground as it enters one of Lavender's dead zones. As you all see this shadow of a feminine figure that's almost blood red, as you see shades of what look to be a sari drenched in blood, as a shade pulls themselves out of the orb with 3 arms. As they pull themselves out, they look to you, Lavender, and then they rush into you as you feel this fear fill you as they phase straight through you. You watch as the shade plunges low into Lavender into this feeling of despair, shrieking as it does so, as it leaves a trail of blood behind it as it flies further up the mountain, past the signs that you saw as the Onryo has been released.
It's gone.
It's gone.
We're
It's
all
gone?
gonna die anyways.
It's gone, or is it coming back and it's gonna kill us in like a sec? Like, what do you mean?
No,
You
but
know?
we're just all gonna die anyways.
What are you saying?
Oh my god. Hello. Hey, buddy. Hey,
No,
buddy.
no, no, but
We're all
like,
good.
no,
It's
maybe
okay.
not now, but in the future, at some point.
I mean,
with
I
Hey,
the
don't hit me
war.
with that right now, dude. Jeez.
we can just ignore that for right now. We're okay at the moment.
I don't know. My vibes are real off right now. Just look at my plants, and everything is just all towards
Lo-Fi,
eventual.
I can't help you right now because I can't cast any magic on you.
That's okay. I don't need it since we're all gonna die anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna give Lavender a hug. Like, jeez. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
How does
We need to
Randall's wild
chase
magic
after it.
veins feel when he comes give me a hug?
That's what's
They
right.
sizzle.
They sizzle.
Oh yeah, like
Just cause like
Randall, yeah, you feel like as like low, you feel like around Lo-Fi, like you feel sapped of energy as like you're around him. Low, Randall, you feel like you're like you feel as if like you've been plunged into the rivers, the Styx, as you touch Lavender in this moment, as you feel all your magic that makes your body just sapping from you. You're like Hercules in that moment where he's swimming to save Megara.
I'm suddenly not feeling it, okay, guys.
see, I told you we're all gonna die anyways.
Yeah, we really are.
How long does this last?
It's 10 minutes, and that's an IRL 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes? Didn't
Yeah,
it say
no,
until
it's
his
not
rage
really
ends?
Not a good time.
Oh yeah, no, it does. Yeah, sorry. Here where I was trying to fix it, I didn't see that. My mistake. Because like I've been trying to, me and Sam have been reworking his table, and I didn't
We
read
might
the
not
first
have
sentence.
gotten to that one.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't. We got to 50, and that was it. So like I quickly added that like adjustment to the time because I didn't read the first sentence. But yeah, once his rage ends, that magic is gone. That frighten lasts
So
for a
I
minute.
can't attack. Yeah, I can't. As soon as I like in the next 6 seconds, like it's already over then, because my rage ends if I don't attack or I'm not attacked.
There's no longer raging, guys. As that magic, like the area is still dead around Lavender, but you all feel like your magic like come back to you, like a breath of air
Oh
that
god.
like, pulls into the area, not like, but it doesn't come from the ground like it normally would.
I felt negative. I feel negative a lot of the time, but that was something.
Yeah, I
So
still feel like
the-
we're all gonna die, but I
Hey,
feel a
well,
bit better.
I don't feel like that anymore. Jeez.
So the ghost, it went up the path that we were going up, basically,
Yeah,
right?
gone past the signs towards the mountain.
Well,
Well,
he's going that way. Let's go back down. Have a
no,
nice
no,
little.
no, no. Since we're gonna die, might as well just head on right on
That's
to
not
it.
how I would approach that situation, but okay.
Wait, no one's going to die, and she just like
You're
wags
no
her
longer
finger.
frightened.
at
I'm like
Lavender.
you're triggering me into cry mode already here, Lavender.
Oh,
Jeez.
no.
Lavender wags her finger.
Okay.
I mean, Lonika wags her finger. Lavender's fear is gone.
All right. Maybe we might survive.
Besides,
That's the spirit.
Randall, you were the one that wanted to look in that mountain, right?
Yeah, I know.
So let's go.
But now there's a freaking banshee in there.
Well, there's
It was
probably more in
better-
there anyway.
And it's better
Sorry,
at
what?
the
What?
top than at the bottom of the mountain.
Well, if they were making ACU out of these yokai cores, it's probably full of yokai.
And
Or
it's probably
ACU.
vengeful.
We had
Or-
we've not
Wait,
encountered this tier yet.
Wait, this is perfect. If it's a vengeful spirit, which really looks like one, and that there's a bunch of ACUs, who do you think it's gonna take revenge on? Us, the bystanders, or them, the ACUs?
I mean, I guess we can hope. I mean, I guess it's a mine and not the actual prison, so I don't know what's gonna
The
be in there,
prison
but
doesn't exist anymore, thanks to, and then Lavender just points.
Lo-Fi Boy just singing.
Lo-Fi Boy's lost his mind. Sorry, Lavender's lost his mind.
Lavender has had too much information input at once.
He's on an information high right now. It's not good.
But there's, I mean, if it's an abandoned cave, there's probably going to be something in there, right?
Whoa, whoa,
Like,
whoa, whoa.
even if it's just a bear or something.
A bear is like takeable.
No Nico Matai. So like,
Yeah.
that's contradictory. You can't if it's abandoned.
I was thinking the same thing.
I can't believe this.
But she's right.
It's been abandoned. It might not be abandoned anymore.
That's fair. That's fair. You're right. You're right. Formerly abandoned. Mine that was formerly known as abandoned.
Well, we should hurry up and find that.
Reoccupied.
Rehomed,
We should
I would say.
keep moving.
Okay.
All
So
right.
let's go home.
It's getting colder and colder up this mountain, and now we have to go fight a banshee in a cave. Lovely.
Sometimes caves are warmer. I mean, I can hold some fire near you if you want, Randall.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What was
and
that?
I did not
I'm
like
getting
that
hungry
sound.
again. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, that was your stomach?
Yeah.
Oh god, I didn't hear it the
Awful
first
noise.
time. I thought that was the banshee.
It's like
I know.
a
I thought
waffle
at first too.
gun.
It's scary. Yeah. Don't worry. It's like Winnie the Pooh's Grand Adventure when the heffalump was actually just his stomach growling the whole time. It was great.
I haven't gotten to that scroll yet.
You didn't? Oh, dude, sorry, I spoiled that scroll for you.
Shall we move you along as like you guys are like
Yes.
discussing?
Let's go at the
Yeah,
mountain.
yeah.
Let's go reluctantly,
As like you're like being dragged
Oh.
along, Randall.
pretty much. I
As
have
you
the
go-
frightened condition without even having the frightened condition.
As you, yeah, it's like you're like moving up. You see more warning signs of like red and yellow metal sheets of triangles and circles and hexagons painting, or marked with danger and wild magic zone prohibited by the hiding government, and other such deterrents through signage are marked along the mountain as you make your way up. As you guys find as you guys move up, you come to a section that's like fenced off, overgrown and covered in ash. Let's give me a second. As the section's fenced off and covered in ash, you can see it's overgrown and twisted in a few places. The fence railing, where like it's been overgrown. As you can see, crates, metallic crates, barrels, and all sorts of storage set outside of this cavernous entrance that's been excavated. Made into an entryway that's built on wooden support beams that hold up the stone. As you can smell, the smell of subtle smoke and earth coming from within. As like you can see outside, various tools left abandoned and covered in ash and dust and snow. As you can see, some of those like crates, as you can see, some of them have been emptied. You'd see that there's a bit of glittering dust from within. As you can see from within this entryway, you can just about see the glimmer of like crystals reflecting the light that shine a rainbow of colors from within. As I'm going to move you guys over to a new map.
How dare you? Dare touch us.
Did I just hear something, or was that just like... Are you playing sound effects, or am I tripping?
That is sound effects.
You're playing sound effects. Okay, you're being very mean right now.
As the
Randall,
entryway,
you really need to eat some more food.
I'm... It's not me this time.
as you guys make an
It's
investigation,
me this time.
What?
investigation or arcana.
Don't say that name.
What did you say? Smee?
Sorry, I heard the right thing. I actually wanted to make a joke. Sorry.
Don't you dare say that name around me.
What did he say? Smee?
I said Sanya.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
because like Randall said like it's not me, and I said, oh, it's Sun Yi.
Ah.
But
Well, as you say, you do see a few glimmering bits of golden grass and stone
Yay.
from within the cavern.
oh, grass?
Grass and stone.
Yeah, like
no
like
way!
torches.
Finally,
Yeah. Finally? What do you mean finally?
every time we see golden stuff, it's always way too heavy to carry. Grass is like,
I like how that's where your mind's at right now.
it's better than dying.
As they're arguing,
What golden grass?
golden grass. As they're arguing,
I'm gonna pick us some golden grass, by the way.
roll a
You
strength
take
check
some
as you try
golden
to.
grass.
As you try to. You try to. As
what?
Jordan, how dense is gold?
Gold.
Yeah,
It's very heavy.
excellent
Is it?
strength.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I thought so. Roll strength,
Is-
Lavender.
Minecraft is lying to me.
Yeah, I thought
Until you're...
I thought gold was like kind of like soft and malleable,
Yeah, I thought it was like weak or something like that.
like
Yeah,
when
so I
it's
thought so too.
pure.
It is soft, but it's heavy. Just because
Okay.
something is
Okay.
soft doesn't mean it's light.
Gotcha.
Me, I'm soft and heavy.
Such a rant.
I mean, it's still a blade of
Oh.
grass, though. I mean, like...
Oh!
As
Hey.
yeah, Lavender, put on your inventory 4 blades of gold grass. As you pluck them from the ground with all your strength, you rip out a mound of dirt as you do so, but you do pluck out the golden grass. As Rocky, with your Arcana check, you would know, as though you're being stifled by the spiritual energy
What would I
you
know?
feel coming from the mines. As you look at the stone around it, you can see it's being marked as if like it's been transmuted smooth in most places to make the mining easier, as they've used transmutation magic amongst the what's it called? The transmutation magic amongst the gold the mining. As low you create a dancing light, you'd hear the sound of ricketing and rocketing steel along a rail as a minecart goes flying, breaking the barricade as it flies off its rails. And
My God!
as a
Hello?
lair action was activated, thanks to Nemo.
Oh, no. No,
Yes.
Nemo.
Let you guys know,
Nemo.
lair actions are available if you wish to help or hinder the party. You can now. As what does that lair action do? Let's find out. Just give me a second. As that minecart smashes into or rockets off the rails, Randall, Rocky, and Lavender, would you three make for me a deck save, please?
I'm dead. I'm gonna get fucking
While
crammed
whilst
by...
you're doing that, I googled how heavy gold was. It's almost 20 times heavy as water.
I don't even know what that means. Like, what am I supposed to get from that?
So 20 times.
You know, water.
would mean-
So, like, you got some water in your hand. Imagine that amount of water is 20 times heavier than it currently is.
Wow.
But then that amount of water is gold, is what we're trying to say, or what are we trying to say?
So,
Yeah.
if you had water in your hands, right?
I have
if you
like a
had-
cup of water in my hands.
Yeah, like if you were
Yeah.
holding water in your hand, if you
Yeah.
were holding gold of equal size, it would be 20 times heavier than that water.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
But also, water weighs like nothing. So how am I supposed?
No, but like
That is
exactly.
so hard to gauge.
You know, like when you
20
stand in the shower and you cup your hands and like water
Totally,
goes in it.
totally. But like,
Yeah.
it still weighs like nothing.
Or if you
Yeah,
want it,
20
it's
times nothing.
19.3. It's 19.3 grams per cubic centimeter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's insane.
I'm so
oh,
stupid.
cubic centimeter. Okay.
Like I have no gauge for any of what we're saying
So
right
we
now.
just
I'm
gotta
so
know
dumb.
how many cubic centimeters 4 blades of grass are. Or how many.
Hey, he rolled average. Let's go.
Oh yeah, the deck
It's
save. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's alright.
It's all good. We were just getting sidetracked by science. You know, it's what it happens.
As Lavender, you are the only person that like doesn't get hit by. As you're all making your way forward, Rocky and Randall, it hits you, smashing the minecart, smashing into both of you. As you take 4 damage each from the iron minecart that's smashed into you. As
Hey, I know we look like valuable minerals, but that doesn't mean you can mine us. Okay.
As Lavender, you catch the minecart and stop it in its tracks. But yeah, as you guys move through on this map, if someone wants to make a map, you guys can. But you guys can move along. As like, if you need me to describe anything, or like if anything happens, I'll stop you. But you feel as you're moving through the cavern, you feel the stifling aura of magic all around you. As like Lavender, Rocky, Randall, sorry, you can feel like resonating from here a Shiseki stone archway. As you can see the stone
What?
erupting and like piercing,
Holy
and breaking
crap!
free from the cavern walls. Just give me a second, so I just need to find the thing.
Oh, there's a skeleton.
Oh! Turn around.
I'll get to
Don't look
that
at
in
it
a
low.
second.
I like the idea that we've murdered things, and it's like a skeleton's too much.
As yes, you guys enter and see
Found
those.
a dead child in the walls.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was too much. I don't think you should have seen that low.
I've helped spirits cross to the other side. I'm sure it's fine.
That's a little different, though. I mean, like, because that's nice, but that kid was like, you saw them dead, and it's brutal.
Is there a piece of sheet of metal somewhere? I can just pick up to make the map.
Yeah, you could pick up a sheet of metal. As
Nice.
as like you'd enter, the wooden support beams you see them holding the walls up around you, as lanterns hung from the center of them. But these lanterns have gone cold long ago. As you can see them covered in dust. As you move in, you can feel the stone decline slightly down, as you see this mine delves deeper. The sound of metal scratching. Oh, sorry, you see the signs of metal scratching and rusting in places on the tracks. And in some places, you can even see like there's chunks of metal have been taken out of the tracks as you look the rails. And like amongst those Shiseki stones, Randall, you can see the caverns like are tight and cramped in places. As you can see, pipes protruding and like climbing along the stone, delving burrowed deep into the ground. You could see metals twisted and broken through the stone around you, just like the Shiseki stones, which you can assume are from the explosion of the mountain below. And like if do you guys want to try and get through this corridor, or are you guys gonna just continue exploring the area around you?
Did you say that this way is too small?
It's a bit tight. You can squeeze through. Low Nico would have no trouble, but the rest of you would need to squeeze a bit.
Can you see anything down that way, Lo, at all? Like, do you want to? Can you send a flame down that way or something? Just trying to peek. It just looks very like. I don't know. I don't know if we want to risk that way because it might be too tight and Oh, oh, oh. What is that?
That's a
Can I make out what that is?
Yeah, it's a giant formation of a crystal. It's like the new foreground
And
layers and stuff. Those are
Okay.
barrels underneath it.
Guys, I can't see beyond whatever shadow this
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, so that's kind of our end point there, so it doesn't seem too dangerous that way, but is this
Yeah,
just cave
perspective.
wall here, sorry? Or
Oh, that's a metal beam.
what is that?
That's a metal beam from above.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Like,
Jeez.
Oh wow, okay. And then it's below that we see just.
yeah. If that is confusing, let me know. 'Cause,
Wow.
like, I'm not sure if the foreground layers are gonna work. Super great for this map.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot of what I can see, just because I think it's like a wall
Yeah.
shadow.
That's perspective, I think. Like you can't. Like, if you move down
This
here,
one right
Yeah,
here,
I
yeah?
think so.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so
So-
I
But
can't.
my fire's disappeared behind it. Can I have it back, please?
Oh, sorry.
I think that I don't know. Like I feel like we could just go the normal way, and it would be safer. But it's up to you guys.
Also,
we could
Snow-
squeeze through
Yeah.
here.
Some bits of rubble have orange outlines around it that you can clear.
Orange outlines.
Yeah.
You better not say that and then be confusing that with red, because I am seeing red right now.
No. So those are like if you guys remember the battle map markers that I made that show
Yeah.
varying levels of terrain. Red is up to 5 feet up, so it can provide 1+1 of cover. Purple is 2 feet up, 10 feet up, and can provide +2 AC cover. Green is 3 foot. Yellow is like a tree, so you can use the base and then climb up it. Orange are natural hazards. Not all things that are orange are marked. That are natural hazards. There is also I think that is it in this area. Blue would refer to difficult terrain. Sorry, I'm mistaken. There's also blue. Yeah.
Does one of us want to make a map?
I was mapping right now.
Cool. I can do it if you want. I'll get some paper.
Oh, but I've already started.
Oh, okay.
As you all see a tiny little purple gemstone star break off from the Shiseki stones behind you guys. The giant wild Shiseki stones. As it flies towards Rocky, and you hear a whispering echo. Praise to Rocky! As they get a chat inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Stone.
Could we have looked at that skeleton, by the way?
You could look at it.
If
In the corner.
I mean,
We can, but
I don't look at it.
it's just there.
can you
Yeah.
talk to it?
I've done enough silly things today. If you want to talk,
Not
to it,
you.
go
I'm
ahead.
not talking. I mean, Lonico.
Oh, okay.
You gonna make an investigation or
Yeah, I just want to see like how old it is, I guess. Or like, yeah.
How
Mate.
old are you, bro? That's not a nice thing to ask, even in the afterlife, dude.
make a survival or
Lonico, I know you're young, but like, that's just. I'm gonna let you know right now. That's just an impolite thing to ask people.
I can. If there's no spirit on it, I can't ask it.
you can ask the
Hopefully,
bones.
the spirit's already moved on. No, I
It's not
can't.
because you can't
Oh.
ask that you should ask.
Roll a history or a medicine check as you go up to the pile of bones. As
See, like everyone's getting 24s,
you get 10s and 7s and 2s.
10s and lows.
As like you look at the bones, low, there is no spirit with it. The clothing has been ripped and is slashed. Grey fabrics, as like they look to have been like almost like cowering in the corner. As you can see, the stone has broken and twisted around them. As the uniform that they're wearing looks to be that of the prison outfits that you saw Rocky and Randall wearing at a time. But the spirit is no longer with it.
So are they like slashes like weapons, or are they like rougher kind of slashes?
like ripped and torn by like the like you can't really like they don't look like clean sharp cuts like swords, yeah. But like you can like assume like it could be like from the stone around. As thank you for the follow, Keon.
It's from the stone? What do you mean?
Like the stone like around has like twisted and where the implosion has like this is looks to be like the body has been like mangled from the implosion that happened.
Okay, so like they've been dead longer than that, but because of the explosion, it's like
No, they like
affected
it's
it. Oh,
and it is from the effect of the explosion. The fact that there is like the body itself has decomposed or has been eaten away, more likely by probably the creatures that like have passed through the cavern.
okay, so it is recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
As recent as Rocky and Randall broke free. But you wouldn't know the exact.
Which was
3-ish
fairly
weeks.
recent.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Which is
Depending on
Sooner
your
than-
definition of
5
reason.
years.
Yeah, sooner than it would have taken a body to like
Oh yeah, much so.
decompose to this
Yeah.
state.
Yeah.
Cool. Fun. She'll say a prayer. Oh, the spirits moved on. She'll join up with the others again.
I'm just hanging out by Rocky the whole time just 'cause I'm scared.
There's definitely
Don't worry. I got
some
you.
sort of creature in this cave.
Ain't there always?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go beat it up. Probably.
Is there any signs of anything? Can I make it like an investigation?
Mhm.
Like footprints and stuff like that?
Yeah, make a investigation or survival, yeah, as you search.
Okay, we're gonna do survival because at least I have a +2 in that. Hey! Whoa!
Wow.
High roller! 18.
Oh, buddy.
I'm
That's
just
like you-
scouring the ground for like any sign like from
Oh, okay.
the.
That's just
I guess
not-
that was a while ago, but like just if there's any movement of any sort of animal in this cave.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts. As like you see small footprint of like with the 18 you know like smallish creatures that like look to have like moved amongst the rail tracks. With like 6-ish like from like the looks of like the footpath and like the way they move. Creatures with 6 legs, small insect or not insectoid, but like smallish creatures that like run on 6. Probably you could assume an insect with the fact that it's got 6 legs. As like you can see these small footprints of like a hook and a like a pad that like make like a like 2-pronged foot on this 6-legged creature amongst the rail tracks and like here and there near the crates. But you'd also see amongst those, as you're moving, you'd see a few trails of blood, just like the Onryo's blood patches.
Mm-hmm.
But also,
And where are
you'd-
those going specifically?
They are going this way.
Okay, so they are actually okay. I'm good then. I'm good. We're good, fam. We're good.
What's that?
Damn squad.
What's
what?
this over
Give me-
here that
yes. There is also some.
is it just
blood. I'll get to that in a second. There's a larger footprints also, Randall, of like some creature with giant paws, like a largish
A bear,
creature
perhaps,
Yeah.
or a dire wolverine.
could be.
Oh.
Not the Wolverines.
Not the wolf.
They're vicious in these parts.
That's what you can say. Sorry,
Terrible.
Lavender.
Yeah, I was just wondering what kind of hole this was.
Oh, you guys can see
Is
that.
it a
Where?
hole?
What hole? I'm
Oh, no, you're-
scared.
No, you're right. You can see that. Let me fix that.
Is it supposed to be a wall?
It's supposed to be a wall.
Where?
That thing that you saw was meant to be a wall.
Ah, that was a wall. Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing here also is
Okay.
like a raised turnstile. As you see, like this can move.
Oh god, we can do minecart puzzle
Could've
things
just
in
taken
here.
the minecart.
Oh, this
Well, if we'd done that, we
reminds-
would have like crashed right into that thing.
Wait,
right
wait,
away,
wait, wait. Doesn't that remind you of like the first cave we ever Wait, but you weren't there, Randall.
Ooh,
Yeah, no, I
Rocky,
don't remember that.
this
Do
rubble.
you
But I wanna poke the rubble.
do you remember the first cave we ever explored together, where there was these same rotating things?
I
The
remember
mine-
the statues.
With the Shibatan,
Yeah, with the Shibatan at the time.
where we first found one of the scissors.
Yeah.
Okay, I vaguely remember that, but I don't remember the rotating. I mean, I remember the scissors and the cave that we found them in, but I just don't remember the rotating thing. I remember rotating statues of light, but that's about what I got.
Yeah, this was very early.
That
in-
was a bit later.
Rocky, do you want
It was
to try?
40 years ago.
You want to move? You want to move that bit of rubble there?
Yeah, I want to move a bit of rubble.
Yeah. Does anyone want to help Rocky move that rubble, or?
Oh yeah, for
It's
sure.
gonna be a lot of rubble, man. I mean, I'll help you, but I don't know. It'll take
I mean, sure, it'll take less time if we're all doing it together. Y'all can wait
There might
around
be some
for me.
explosives we can find in here. I don't know.
Do you want to?
Can I have a
make...
look in these
Hey,
boxes
you and
whilst
your
they're doing that?
explosives, you're
You
all-
can, Loney. As give me a second. I'm gonna tell you what you can do. I'm gonna give you the crates in a second.
Because
As
I ain't strong, so.
Because I hate strong.
roll,
Neither am
roll,
I.
roll
I'm
two
just
d, roll a d6 low as you start looking in those crates. As Rocky, Randall, and Lavender, you helping clear the rubble as well.
Mhm.
Could you three all make a strength athlete? So, do you guys want to do it quickly, or are you guys going to try to do it safely and quiet? How are you guys going to approach it?
Safely and quietly.
Safely, quietly.
I'm preparing a punch.
Safely. It's naturally going to be safely and quietly because the majority rules. As well, actually, no, I like. Lavender, make a strength or athletics check then if you're going to try and punch your way through the rubble. Rocky and Randall, make a survival, nature, or sleight of hand check.
Survival, nature, or sleight of hand.
Oh,
Definitely
baby.
not
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, baby.
I mean,
Wow.
I'll take the 9, I suppose. Not much more I can do about it.
As you're looking in these crates, as you're looking in them, there's a variety of things, but as you're seeing in some of the barrels and the boxes, a lot of them are actually emptied. But the one that the one that you're currently lastly looking through by the end is a pack of sacks of rice and flour. All of them are £10 as you look in this box.
Well, that's very specific flour.
Those sacks of rice and flour.
Okay.
I know though, Georgia, I'm right there with you. You said rice and flour, dude. Like as if, oh, that got me. I was like, are we gonna poison some people?
Huh?
Like ricin?
Oh wow.
I didn't even hear rice, to be
Oh,
fair. All I heard was flour.
Oh, okay, like I heard rice and flour, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I was like, wow, that's a lot of flour.
Like arsenic flour.
Oh my
So-
god.
As you find
ricin was from Breaking Bad, and it's pretty much flour. Like,
I didn't find any dynamite, Randall. All I found was some flour.
well, I mean, that's still good, I guess.
Same thing.
I will say though, Lo, as you do mention searching for dynamite, you would have seen there was one of the boxes was a box labeled for dynamite, but it was empty. So who knows?
I think
if there's
they
more
took
dynamite.
most of the stuff with them.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like, yeah, because that would be pretty unsafe just to leave the dynamite here in the first place, just in case. But at least you found rice and flour, though. I mean, now we have more
Is
rations and stuff like that to make
Is
food.
the
with.
rice and flour still good?
Yeah.
That stuff takes a while.
Cool. I mean, I guess I'll take a bag of rice and flour because it's £10.
Excellent. Add
I'll
one...
take a pound of it.
Oh no, they're only in 10-pound bags, so you're gonna need either decant it.
Fucking.
Yeah.
I'll grab one of my vials and fill it with rice. Like.
Alright, then we can do that one as a slider check after we do your rubble. As with a collective 12, what happens is, as like you're trying to clear it away, Rocky and Randall, being carefully and slow and precise, you're realizing that the structure is rather dangerous and is tricky in a few places. But like as you're clearing away and like you've come to the assessment, this bit might be a bit too dangerous. Lavender, with what they've done, they like it takes you about. How are you guys willing to basically clear this for 30 minutes? Is the question. Would you?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. As you like.
I mean,
Rocky and Randall are trying to assess it. Lavender, sorry, you're punching away. Lowe's looking through boxes. Are you like you spend about 10 minutes doing that as you're clearing it away?
Is there any sign of it getting like any better? Like I know you said it would take 30 minutes, but like, can we see through it?
You can, but it also is like it is looking rather dangerous. Like there aren't any supports.
I think we should probably try a different route, gang. Like, I mean,
Sure.
we can come back to this if we find something with like. I guess TNT wouldn't be the best idea if it's like it's already unsafe, but.
All right, we'll come
Is
back.
our equipment in grams, in kilograms, or
It's usually in
pounds
pounds.
on our sheet?
Usually in pounds.
Okay. So I just finished calculating. I think the grass should weigh about 5 kilograms. With like taking an estimation of like the cubic centimeters that it would be, turning it to milliliters and doing times 20 for with what Georgia said.
He wants his gold grass.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. I love it so much.
We can calculate that after the session. But yeah, like
That was so fucking good, though.
it's so out of
but,
nowhere.
like, while I was punching, I was calculating.
Oh yeah, no worries. As you calculate,
There you
what do you guys as you assess,
11
that'll take
pounds.
a bit 20 minutes to continue. 20 more minutes to push through that. Do you guys want to continue moving?
I think we should
Yeah.
make some headway down
Alright.
here.
Make headway.
Moving on.
Hey, look, another dead body. Woo.
What? Oh god, that one's doing like a. That one looks pretty mangled, yeah.
Kaz, does this one look the same as the other one?
It does. Spirit missing. Clothes torn. Actually, this one's wearing armor. Hide and splint. Broken and twisted in places. As you see the black square plate of armor. Shifted.
It's still been eaten.
Not eaten, but like, yeah, twisted and broken by the stone.
Oh, the one
It's
that's
just
stabbing.
bones.
Yeah, he's dabbing. See, that's what I thought.
That's what you thought. Yeah.
Question, are you
I
going
just
through the
wanna have
cave
a-
quietly, or are you going, like, how are you guys moving through the cave?
A little quietly for sure, because we saw a freaking banshee go in here.
You guys want to roll stealth?
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Kaz. I'm looking freaking up every single cavern, ready to scream.
Roll me a stealth check then, if you could.
Oh, I'm gonna
Ricky,
kill this
do
one.
you-
Don't worry.
Rocky, do you have Pass Without Trace left on you?
Oh, merge with stone. I do. I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna use my merge with stone.
I'm a fucking
The plus
ninja.
10,
Dear
yes.
God, dude, holy shit.
Good shout. So add 10 to whatever your roll is.
Yeah.
Oh,
So wait, Lo, do you have a 39?
You have a
Yeah.
39.
The funniest bit,
Wow.
Randall the rogue, low Nico.
I got a nat 20.
There you
Everyone's
go.
showing me up right now because my rolls suck.
I mean, your roll's good. That's a 29's not bad. I mean, I got a nat 20. which is nice.
rolled like dog ass.
Oh no, you
All
rolled
these-
better than me.
All these bells on my clothes don't mean nothing. I'm a fucking ninja.
As the air is still, as
It's because Lodico is the height of a stone, that's why.
Low, where'd you go? Low.
as you
Down
all,
here.
you all begin to
Whoa.
reflect and shimmer the light around you. As you all begin to look almost like crystalline, as you form the outlines of each of your shapes, as you move around the cavern. As you all have passed without a trace. Just a reminder, chat, you guys can use layer actions if you guys want to help or hinder the party.
What does the blue mean, Kaz?
That is difficult terrain.
Okay,
What do you see as difficult
You're
terrain?
only allowed to help us, though, chat.
over here.
Oh,
I
Andrew.
don't.
Oh.
I have faith issues. You can forget, chat, that there's any interactions.
I can't move because Brandon and I are in the same spot. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You're all stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, I use the arrow keys sometimes.
Oh, that's blocked.
Oh my gosh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's why I like to do it
Never gonna
sometimes.
quit. I'm never gonna quit.
Okay,
All
guys.
ever
Let's
tried.
not all split up here. Just because it's a junction doesn't mean we all go different directions.
Oh wait, sorry, I was just trying to draw the map.
More
I'm not
I'm
on the
gonna
light,
go
though.
far.
It's so much faster now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna walk back very slowly.
So there's
There
a
was
dead
a
end up
bunch.
here.
There's not a dead end over here, and there were a bunch of little things.
What do you mean? Don't say that.
No, but like I kind of walked.
Don't go back in there. Just 'cause
I'm not
As you-
gonna go back, but I'm just saying they were
As
right
coming-
there.
Coming from that corridor, you hear.
back up. What
See, I told you.
You hear
What the fuck are you talking
clinking
about?
and the clanging of pickaxes on stone.
Oh,
The little guy.
He is just a little guy, but like, there's probably 50 million of those little guys, and they're gonna kill us.
There was
Is
like
it a
at
little
least-
spirit, Kaz?
As low, you recognize as you all see these wisps of fire, these green glassy flames that swirl and take the vaguest of small humanoid shapes. As
That's
these
the booger
ones are
boys.
mining, as they're mining the Shiseki stones on the walls. As you can see that these are, they have each of them have like two black voids for eyes with red target shapes as they're hammering away. As they look and hammer, they all stop for a moment as they turn and they look to the flames that have filled the room. As like, Lo, did that flame pass over the brazier?
Oh, is that a
Chris.
brazier?
That is.
I mean, I guess.
Oh,
Seeing as
yeah.
I put it on top of it.
Do they actually create light or fire? Sorry, or are they just flame?
And they just look like flames, I think. It's not actually fire, because it's dancing lights.
Oh, never
So,
mind then. As they stop their
um,
hammering away, and then they just go to
yeah, they're
examine.
just glowing orbs. They look like fire, but they're not actually fire. It's just light.
They all go to examine. As you can see, 8 and surrounding.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Kaz, can
Can
do
you-
I get any sense, like, these are the spirits of people?
Whoops, sorry. Clipped through the wall.
It's alright. With their humanoid shape, you can assume as much.
Okay. And I can see the brazier. I want to go
Get
in
back
there.
here.
What do you
I
mean?
want to go in there.
I'm just making sure we
Can
know
I-
are we in and out.
Can I send Yuki in?
You can.
Can I send him in and see how they react to him?
You can.
Yuki,
Yes, my guy.
could you go see if they're friendly?
Why? Just me?
I'll be right behind you. I'd like to go in there, but I'm a little, well, a little spooked after the ghost, I suppose. But
Oh no, that's
I
you're
mean,
right.
I think
You're
they'll
right,
be
Kai.
fine.
All right, let's. All right, you ready?
You can come straight back if they're, you teleport back in here, and she'll like tap her third eye. If they're not friendly.
Lavender, wait there for a moment for me.
Yeah.
Where the
As
fuck did you go?
don't you worry where
Yeah,
he's
he's
gone.
fucking gone, man.
Because if I can find someone, there he is. As Yuki leaps from your third eye. Hello, spirit! They exclaim as they step and just they walk over to the brazier and stand on it. As all the spirits turn and gasp as they see this kitsune leap out of nowhere, illuminating the area around them. As like the colors of this kitsune are like that of the setting sun, as their flames fan out around them. As they look to the spirits that have circled around them. Low question. Reaction to Yuki's boisterous.
It's expected. She hopes he's gonna be okay. She knows he'll probably be okay. Also, does Yuki's fire light the brazier? Is it fire?
Yuki's spectral fire, so he does not like it either.
Okay. How are the little guys react?
I'll get to that moment. As Lavender, you see something shine from the lights coming from the corridor where Yuki's illuminated. Something further along this corridor gleams and catches your eye.
Oh, okay. Can I take a little step
You can.
forward? Hey, Randall. You like shiny things, right?
I mean, like, when it's safe.
I mean, it looks like.
Is
it
this
looks-
possible, Kaz? Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, that is absolutely not cool and not safe.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
It's safe for us. It's just.
Yeah, but
not...
I did not really want to see that.
No, me neither. I got really excited.
As
for
you
a
both see
second.
two golden
For a sec?
figures, a fire genasi
No,
prisoner,
before seeing it.
and a
Okay,
Shibakan
but
clutching onto each other as there's fear in their eyes.
oh dear God, fuck.
As that's where we're
So
ending the session.
cute, sir. Oh my god.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
But like,
Great.
just a heads up, they can see you right through that window there, so just be careful.
Yeah, this
Yeah?
Okay.
is passable.
Yeah, is that confusing for you guys? Like, I can change that.
No. I
Yeah.
mean, like, it's no, like if I can, it's all good.
Because if I
Like
I do
this,
that,
okay,
does
yeah,
that look
yeah.
better?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, that looks
that
better.
is
Sure.
better.
That's better.
Yeah.
I'll do that because like I want it to like be a bit
Cool.
like still like clear that like it's above.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm. You saw this. Good job. I'm gonna go away.
That's where we end the session.
God.
Uh,
Thank you all for playing.
Wait, what was the vibe? What was the vibe from the booger boys?
Yeah,
Sorry, what was the vibe? I forgot.
They were clutching onto each other in
They
fear.
took us away from the booger boys!
What?
No, the little fellas. The
Oh, the
little fella
spirits.
vibes.
Oh, they surrounded Yuki and like they like auspicious is the vibe. Is the immediate
Oh
feeling.
god!
But who knows how they'll react.
Okay, vote in chat right now if you think that those guys look exactly like the booger boys from Captain Underpants. Like, tell me right now.
Captain Underpants.
I don't know if they were called the booger boys, but they'll come up.
Let me just.
Oh no,
change.
they definitely don't come up. Actually, never mind.
The
What the hell am I
bionic
talking
booger
about?
boy?
There we are.
No.
Captain Underpants germs?
Germs. But yeah, chat. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. I hope the new camera is a neat little thing to view the sessions through. So you guys don't see the secrets that are about to be revealed as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the session as well. And we'll see you guys soon, hopefully. And in 2 more
No,
weeks-
you're not ending this session right now until I find out what these booger boys were
Oh
called.
my
I
god.
think it's Woozles. Like,
Woozos?
Woozle wasn't.
no, like, I don't. Like, WOOZLES. It seems to have some green little guys. I think that would be that.
I'm actually like very mad right now that I can't find it.
The bionic
It
booger
seems
boys.
like this is. Is that what it was?
That's them.
I just remember there being a Captain Underpants like book cover where it's like there's like 3 booger like
Yeah.
germ looking guys,
That's him.
and
That's-
like they
those are
look
guys.
exactly like those guys.
Melvin Sneedley.
And he became it.
It looks like it.
I'm shell shocked right now. Wow.
Wow. Sorry to hear that. I can't believe we're ending the session on such a downer.
Wait.
I'm-
Captain Underpants and the Big Bad Battle of the Bionic Booger Boy Part 2: The Revenge of the Ridiculous Robo Boogers.
There you go.
So that's what they look like, everyone. I just want you to yeah, there you go. What the hell are you talking about? I thought you were talking Amoebas. Oh, that might be it, actually. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh my god, this is exactly
Where am I supposed to be looking?
what I was thinking of. The amoebas from the Powerpuff Girls.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Dude. Okay, wait. Who was that?
The
You foolish
amoebas
fool.
from the
Thank
power.
you, foolish fool.
My-
That actually... Dude.
My favorite thing about it is searching amoebas, like, as if like that's not going to show me what they actually are. Like not the Powerpuff Girl thing, just the amoebas.
Ah,
You just looked up
dude.
amoebas? You had to be
did,
more
yeah.
specific than that.
They are
No, I realized.
adorable.
They're the amoeba boys. That's probably where because I was saying booger boys, so it was pretty close.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
That is where we're ending the
Jeez,
session.
well, there we go, guys. There's a great way to
Oh,
end
now
the
I
session.
get why you say they look like them. Because
Yeah,
they're
they look
the same
exactly-
teal little guys. Oh.
Yeah, they're like little amoebas.
Oh, that's so cool.
Alright, I'll see you guys later. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you all for playing.
You're like, screw these guys.